Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of A Thinking Pack, where today we are... Okay, what we are doing today, for those of you guys who don't know, because we are just starting, we want to make iron and copper and everything like that as cheap as cobblestone. That's our goal. Can we make iron and copper and tin and aluminum and all those things as cheap as cobblestone? That is our goal today. Now, you may getting tongue-tied again. You may remember this from yesterday time, last time, whatever it is. Anyways, we want to make iron and copper as cheap as cobblestone, iron and copper and aluminum and tin and all those other things. That's the goal. Now, this contraption was supposed to do that. This is a test world that we're in right now, okay? We're in a test world. This is a Thinking Pack 2, and we are basically trying to make something like this. This was supposed to do the trick. Now, there's a few issues with this machine. That's why we build them in a test world sometimes. But basically, we have to do a few things. We're going to attempt to build this design because it will make things a lot quicker. We'll be able to do incredible things if we can make iron and copper as cheap as cobblestone. That's the idea. Then we'll be able to do incredible things with it. Maybe even build out of blocks of iron or something. I don't know. Blocks of copper. But anyway, this machine is in three sections, sort of. We have to try to figure out how to make those today. What we are going to be doing, probably this time, is we're going to be making the thing to turn cobblestone automatically into gravel, sand, and dust, and hopefully get that up to a good speed automatically, which is what the top half of this machine is supposed to do, which needs to be completely redesigned, and I'll get to that momentarily. But that's the first half. Then hopefully next time we'll get to the auto sieve thing. So that actually takes the gravel and sand and dust and sifts them into the metals that we're looking for, which should make it a lot faster, and also does the smelting of them and ore doubling in the furnace and all that kind of stuff. So that's the idea. So there's two sections of the machine. We'll hopefully get to one of them today, and then the next one the next time. And then the third thing is that this machine requires an incredible amount of power, so in its current state, and it's going to need to be changed a little bit, but it's gonna be requiring a huge amount of power, so that's gonna hopefully be the stream after that. So we're gonna be like doing some things for a while. Livestream says, seen my sieve and hammer programs on the Discord? Yes, I did. I think I just responded to them. Unfortunately, I hadn't had time to respond sooner than that. Let's go ahead and full screen this. But yeah, Livestream says, just check Discord. Yes, you did. All right. So yeah. So speaking of, we need to redesign this whole thing, especially this top bit. The bottom bit mostly works, except it's going to need some extra space because the turtle programs can't interface directly with the sieves, understandably, because you can only take things out of these sections over here. You can't put them back in. I don't know what all goes on with the program, but we need to put chests in between. That's the easy part, is to extend this to be taller. Now, the hard part is redesigning this top bit here, and Livestream has done a program that I think, if I understood correctly, the server's probably online now, so let's go ahead and jump into there. That's what that sound was supposed to mean. But a program, if I understand correctly, the program Lupus590 did is hopefully going to be able to fix the top bit, where we had hoppers going into other things. There's a couple things, that particular thing that we were just looking at, one issue with it, and we're gonna stabilize the FPS as we load in here. But one issue with that is that it was using auto-compressed hammers, but the thing is that, let's search for auto-compressed hammers, if you guys can see. That would be ideal because you can get so much more done. You can get like 9 blocks of cobblestone done in one shot that way, so it's really fast. But the auto-compressed hammer requires a compressed diamond hammer, which is the easy part, but as the easy part, it requires 9 diamond hammers, which are 2 diamonds each, so it's 18 diamonds. And in case you don't know, what we have at the moment is we have 35 diamonds in total. And hang on, let's go out of full screen here because I need to actually turn down the speakers and can't actually see where the volume meter is because it goes behind the full screen window. Anyway, so that for one of these auto-compressed hammers, it would use our entire stash of diamonds, although do we have any over here? I think we might have had some over here. No, not anymore. Okay. But that's not the hard part of the auto-compressed hammer. The auto-compressed hammer also requires steel. And steel comes from blocks of steel, steel nuggets, block of steel, or from blast furnace smelting. And blast furnace smelting requires soul sand, nether brick, magma cream, which requires slime balls, which I don't think we have, which requires cactus, which we don't have either. It's like a really, really, really big deal to be able to make the auto-compressed hammer, which is why we are not making the auto-compressed hammer. Lupus590 says, warning, my programs are not designed for the compressed ones. It should not be too bad to convert them to doing compressed, though. That is a good point, and we are not doing the compressed one because of that recipe, because we would need cactus, we'd need all kinds of crazy things that we do not even have anything close to that, so that would be like a later game thing. But we can get the, where is it, auto hammer. There we go. The auto hammer is a lot cheaper. We don't need a blast furnace. We need a simple crafting table. We need iron. We need some weighted pressure plates, which is just iron, and we need diamond hammer. So that is much cheaper. That is what we are going for right now because it is actually possible to do. So we are going to get on to that right about now and try setting up those programs, see how they work. So Lupus590, I'm guessing from what I understood from the Discord, was that, by the way, this thing worked really well. It filled up the entire thing, which was really nice. Really nice indeed, so we won't have any shortage of lava for a long time. But my guess is that the programs there use, you can't even see it here, there's no way to see this, but the modem down there and the computer kind of thing, I'm guessing that that's kind of how they work, if I understood correctly what you were saying there. Also an issue sometimes, because I was doing a lot of AFK in between episodes, and the every so often, sometimes I'd boot the server and it would work fine, sometimes I'd boot it and things would be glitching, like that guy would be not there, the sieve would still work, but the rendering of the guy there wouldn't be there, or this here, the oxygen seal, as you can see right now, it says sealed, but it would sometimes not seal for some reason, and I don't know why. It seems to be a glitch, and that restarting the server fixed it every time it does that. But I've used up the oxygen tanks several times because this thing would stop working and then we'd drain the oxygen tanks and then it would be like, wait, what's going on? Lieutenant says, do you know the mod civ's factory manager? Plethora kind of works like that. Oh, Steve's factory manager. Whoops! Hang on. That's why you don't rest your finger on the left click button. Hang on one moment, please. We have a slight issue here. We kind of need some oxygen production here. And I think I might need to replace the entire pipe. This says sealed. This says sealed. Okay, that's good. That's good. It seems like it worked. Seems like it worked. Hopefully they worked properly this time. Steve's factory manager, I've seen it a couple times. I'm not too familiar with it, but it definitely looks interesting. Oh yes, okay, so let's get into this, but one thing, the last thing I wanted to say was that we did a lot of AFK, so we have here 2 stacks of every compressed metal, including the alloys like steel and bronze, except for tin. Didn't quite get the time to finish the compressed tin. Also up here, we have, as you can see, 35 diamonds and a lot of things, and we also have 2 stacks of every metal that you get from sifting gravel, and I think it was every, oh, no, not quite 2 stacks of copper. Didn't have enough time to finish that, and the sand, we don't have 2 stacks, we don't even have 1 stack of aluminum and tin, so hopefully we don't need too many of those, because that's going to be a bit of a hindrance in the plan today. The thing is, actually, it would be very, very helpful. Here's the thing, it would be very helpful to get these auto hammers going first, which is why I decided to do that first this time, because these things run at the same speed. So you put cobble in here, and it takes, the time it takes to do a stack through here is the time it takes to do a stack in the auto sieve. So that sounds nice. The thing is that when you're trying to sift sand, the amount of time it takes to do cobble and then you have to put the gravel through again to make the sand. And so then you basically have to do 2 stacks through this thing, and then do like 1 stack through here, so it doubles your time to get the sand done. So if we can set up the auto hammer thing, then we don't have to wait double the time for the sand anymore, so then we can just get it going. Now, I'm also wondering, where's our power situation at? Didn't even check that. That would be interesting to find out, although it might have sat here for a while as well. It looks like we're actually pretty full on power. Yeah, and every so often, sometimes I start the server and these solar panels are just missing the top bit, which is really weird. It's just the bottom bit, except that the, like, block hitting area, like, you still land in the middle of midair as if these top bits are there, but then you, I don't know, it's weird. Anyway, okay, so it looks like the power generation is actually going pretty fast compared to the machines we have right now. Anyways, we are getting off into a lot of talking and chatting and stuff like that, which is good. It's a, you know, let's play chatting live stream kind of thing, but we need to actually make sure that we get some things done in the meantime. So let's go ahead and get these auto hammers going. I think we're gonna leave this one here. This is our manual one. And we will try to make the auto hammers over here, I think. Okay, what room are we gonna make this in? That's the question. Loop180 says, my hammer program currently doesn't loop cobble to make sand. It's on the to-do list. You mean loop it back into the same auto hammer thing? What I'm trying to do with this is have four cobble to gravel, gravel to sand, sand to dust. Okay, so have 3 separate hammers so they can all run simultaneously, so it doesn't have to loop them back into the same machine. That's the idea. Because otherwise, this one has to wait for 2 stacks to be done, and this one has to wait for 1 stack to be done. So that kind of slows down the production. So if that's what you mean by looping it back into the same machine, like I just did here, then that's fine that it doesn't do that, because that's not actually what we're trying to do at the moment. Okay, so we're gonna want to make 3 auto hammers: cobble to gravel, gravel to sand, and sand to dust. Lipsonity says program is compatible with multiple hammers. It will divide the work. Okay. Oh, divide the... Oh, so like you put... So like this here, where this modem that you can barely see in here... Oh, I just disconnected the things from the network. Let's restart the computer in case we messed anything up. Okay. But, okay, anyways. Yeah, this modem here connects to this and also connects to this. That's sort of what you mean, I think, right? Where you have like 3 different auto hammers around one modem. That would be very good. Very good if that's what it does. If it can run them all simultaneously, that would be really, really good. And does it require a turtle, or does it require a computer at the top? That's the question. Okay, so what are we gonna need? So actually, if it does... Wait a minute. If it does all 3 of them around a single modem, then it would only require a 2-block high area for it, instead of the... I think it was 3 blocks high that we had our other thing in the test world. Lucinity says they don't have to be on the same modem, can be connected via more modems or network cable. Uses a computer, not a turtle. Okay, so if I'm understanding you right, they can be done on one modem. They can be done, but they basically are connected to one computer. So one program does all the auto sieves, if I understand correctly. So that would be very good. So, okay, so trying to think how tall we're going to need to make this thing. So we're going to need... I don't want to switch back to the test world right now because then the server will go inactive, which is not good. Lubsonate says, network stuff doesn't care whether the blocks... where the blocks are, just that they are connected to the computer and each other via modems and or cables. Okay. Good to know. So, what we're going to do, I think, is we're going to figure out where to put this. We're going to... This machine is in 2 sections. It's in the sieve section and it's in the hammer section. Actually, the other way around. In the hammer section and in the sieve section. And so we're going to make that. We're going to make a modem. We're going to make this. And we're going to figure out where to put it. Now, I'm thinking that over here might be a good place to put it. in that room, because it's possible that we're gonna need. It's possible that we're gonna need to make the thing taller than a single floor. And so I'm trying to think where to put that, unless we want to put it in the back of there, just extend the base a bit. But then, of course, we're going to need extra oxygen production and all that. It's a bit of a situation there. But anyways, so what do we have down below this in case we need to extend down a layer? Okay, this is a rocket launching pad. Here's an issue with the rocket launch pad, is that this is down below a room that's upstairs. So I think we're gonna move this. I think we're gonna move this and perhaps extend down into here if we need a second floor. So, okay, so what we're gonna do is this sealed? Hang on. It still says it's sealed because we saw particles going downstairs. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to open this room. We're going to try to build our thing into there. We should actually probably take off our oxygen gear so we can tell if we... There we go. Actually, let's put the helmet back on. Let's take the tanks off. So this way we can tell if we actually do anything that invalidates our oxygen seal. That would be good to know. Okay. Let's start heading in here. Livestream says, doesn't have to be inside. I wonder if full block modems can seal O2. That would be interesting. It'd be a lot easier to work with inside, though, because then we can take the materials into other things. Like, for example, we can have downstairs be our main storage area if this is too tall. That's the idea. That's the idea. So, okay, so let's grab that for now. What do we need here? We need some light, first of all. So let's get some... Where can we find our light? Do we have an extra light? This appears to be lit up by the lava, actually. This doesn't appear to have any light in this room here. So, okay, do we have any extra light anywhere else? I think we have an extra one downstairs, perhaps. Well, okay, oxygen setup invalid. Yep, that's right, because downstairs isn't filled with oxygen yet. Okay, put that on. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, now in here we have... Let's take this. Let's take this lamp out of here, and then let's bring it upstairs. Alright. So, here we go. Put the lamp down here, like that. That's good. We now have some light on the subject. What is this? It needs to be broken with a pickaxe, apparently. What is it? It is... Astrominer base. The Astrominer base is the docking point for an Astrominer. It's big. Try making a 2x2x2 cube with these. What is that? That would be interesting to find out. Also, I was thinking about, we need to actually, you know, seeing as we're in space with the asteroids, we need to make use of the large space that there is. So when we go to make the tree farm, I'm thinking we should actually... not make it attached to this base, make it on that asteroid that's close by. That might be an idea, because then we can actually have some fun with, like, trying to handle larger distances, which is something we didn't try to do at all. In the previous Thinking Pack, we had everything in one base, and so this way we can actually try to go around different areas and things. That would be interesting. We might be able to make use of trains if they actually work in space. No idea, but we'll find out. But, okay, so this would now be a hole in the floor that we need to actually fill with the right material. This would now be a room that we can fill our stuff in like that. So that's the idea. So, now that we have this, now I do want to try out that Astrominer thing. We should probably go on to the main area out there to try it. Let's go to the end of the bridge there. Let's put the tin wall blocks away, sealable aluminum wire. Let's make sure we don't, you know, lose anything that we don't want to lose. It says 2x2x2 cube, so that would be 8. So let's put the rest away. And okay, we have all our oxygen gear on, which is obviously not something we want to lose, but we do want to find out what this Astrominer thing's all about. So let's go find out what it's all about. Let's head to the end of the base over here. This is gonna get pretty dark for a moment. Let's just see if we have our brightness up. Yes, we do. Okay. So let's see. This is actually way too dark. Let's head back to here to where we can see something. There we go. Okay, no idea what's going on with this, but let's hope that we don't damage anything by building out here. So let's actually, I think over there might be better because the light extends farther. Okay, so let's try building this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Aha! Okay, so this is now something. Astrominer base. Okay, so this is interesting. So let's search up Astrominer just to see. We're getting distracted. Astrominer, Space Miner. There we go. Okay, so cheeseburger. Astronauts love cheeseburgers. A very satisfying food. Interesting. Okay, that is interesting indeed. Cheese slices. Burger bun. Cheese slice comes from block of cheese, comes from cheese curds, comes from cheese ore. Cause that makes sense, obviously. There's an ore for cheese. Anyways, whoa, okay. The Astrominer itself costs a lot of materials, so we should hopefully be able to get to that when we... Oh, a whole bunch of... Actually, it takes the chunks, too. Okay. We should be able to get to that, hopefully, at some point. Hopefully, if we can get our materials to be as cheap as... Whoa, that actually looks nice. That actually looks nice there. Hang on, let's take a picture of that. Just trying to... There we go. Okay, back inside, we now have an Astrominer base, which is nice. We actually have enough materials for a second one, which is nice as well. Okay, back to the point. We're getting distracted, as you can tell. Okay, so, here we are. Okay, so, one thing at a time. We need to make the materials. So, let's get the auto sieve. Nope, auto hammer. We want 3 of them, so we want 3 diamond hammers, so we want 6 diamonds and a bunch of iron. Let's just take a... Let's check on our oxygen sealing position. Yes, okay. We want to grab a... What was it called? Oh yes, diamonds. We want 6 diamonds. There we go. And we want... Let's just take a stack of iron. That will work. That will work indeed. Okay. Oh, and we need some sticks. We need some sticks indeed. There we go. Okay, now we can make 3 auto hammers. 3 diamond hammers. 3... 6... Whoa, we don't have 32 of those. We want only 6 of those. There we go. Okay. That's 1. Why do we only have 1? Oh, because it won't autofill multiple hammers. Okay, there we go. Because hammers aren't stackable. There we go. So we have 3 auto hammers. Now, we need computer. And we, in fact, have, as you can see, way more gold than we know what to do with at the moment. We may be able to start building with gold soon, but at the moment, we're just going to use it to make a computer. A golden computer, advanced computer. That's the idea. We want redstone and stained glass panes. Okay, so let's take a redstone. Where's our redstone? It'll be over here. Oh yeah, speaking of which, we need to check on this. Yep, okay, so we got the sand done. Put the extra cobble in there, put the sand in here, and wait for it to do some more sifting. Okay, what do we have here? Advanced computer. Yes, we need redstone. We need... Okay, so let's grab... We only need 1, so 1 redstone. We need a single glass pane. Over here, that's all we have is a single glass pane. That'll do. Okay. 1 computer, thank you very much. Okay, time to put the gold back away so we don't lose it by accident like we are good at doing. We're good at losing things. Okay. There we go. Oh, wait, we need a modem, don't we? Modem. Okay, a wired modem requires this wired modem, which requires a bunch of smooth stone and redstone. So let's grab some redstone, a single piece of redstone, and let's grab some smooth stone, which would happen to be in the location known as the chest. There we go. We, in fact, have gotten that out of the chest. So now we need to make the wired modem, one of those, and put that through here. We have a full block modem. Nice. Okay, that's that. Now, where exactly do we want to set this up? I think we should set it up so we need to connect it to our power. We definitely need to do that. We need to, okay, so we're going to need to extend it from our power banks. We're probably going to extend it across the roof. That's the idea. So extend it all the way across the roof into the wall here. And then in here, we should have this contraption at the top of the base. That's the idea, at the top of the room. And then we're going to extend down from that and build our other contraptions. So I'm just trying to think, where do we want to build this? Because, so in our test world we have, I think what we're going to need to do actually, we're going to need to transport materials. So the machine in the test world, if you guys saw it at the beginning of the episode, I don't want to exit the server right now because it'll shut down. But in any case, in the test world, we have everything spread out in such a way that we have it then coming down in columns into the auto sieves and furnaces. So that's the idea. Actually, so what you're saying is that it just has to be connected with network cable. So if it just has to be connected with network cable, then I think what we're going to do is actually build this with the design that we were looking for. So the question is, how many... We have to exit. We have to find out how many contraption things we have. So let's go into the test world here. What we're going to find out is how big we need to space this machine out. How many things do we have? So, okay, here we are. Okay, so this would be the one that turns it into gravel. The gravel goes into here, so we have 2 for gravel. We have 2 for sand, and we have 2 for dust. But, what was it? Sand mesh for cocoa beans. Yeah, so 2 for gravel, 3 for sand. And then... yeah, okay, so I think... so 2 for gravel, 3 for sand, and 2 for dust. I think that should do it. So let's head back. Hopefully the timer hasn't shut down the server yet. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So 2 for gravel, 3 for sand, and 2 for dust. Okay, so we're still in. Nice. Okay, that's good. We were quick enough. You never know how fast it's going to actually load the local world. You never know that. But in any case, okay, so 2 for gravel. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to set these things up. Let's just space this out with cobblestone a little bit, just so we can get our bearings on this. So we're going to want the auto sieves in rows, in columns. So 1, 2 for gravel, 1, 2, 3 for... oh wow, we're gonna need a whole lot more room than this room has. Yeah, so that's kind of an issue. 2 for gravel, 3 for sand, and 2 for dust. That's gonna be... okay, so the original idea was to build it along the wall here in the base, but it's not gonna fit here either, actually, because our base is pretty full. So I think what we're gonna need to do, either knock that wall out of the back. What do you guys think? Either knock that wall or knock that wall out. Or we're just going to have to build in the back of the base outside there. And then go outside every time we want materials. So that's not ideal, obviously, but it might have to do. Because this is only about half the width that we need. So, okay, well, what is over there? That's the first question. We have asteroid over there. how far does this asteroid go? Because if it was just the shell of the ship, that would be one thing, but to try to dig through all this, that's another thing. Okay, so we're outside now. Okay. That's not too big. Okay, so let's seal this back up. What do we have over this way? Whoa! Whoa, okay, we lost a tin wall block. Okay, good thing we actually have one back here that we can fill in the wall with. Okay, so it looks like the easiest wall to dig through is this one, because there's nothing else out here, so we can just go ahead and extend this way. Although, it changes the design of the ship, because this is like the wall of this space-based ship thing over here. So the back is really the logical place to extend to. So, I don't know. The other option is back here. So what is back behind the base over here? That's the next question. Let's see. 1, 2. We have a few layers of asteroid. Because this is going to be a fairly sizable machine. So, we're gonna probably need more space in the future anyways. I think we're gonna have to extend the back of the base out. That might be the idea. Also, why are there no particles coming out here? Because we definitely have a hole in the oxygen ceiling situation. So we should be having particles coming out here. But anyways, yeah, so I think we're gonna need to extend it out the back, although it does look really nice having this asteroid wall as the back of the base, because then you can't see the base from that direction, so it's kind of like a stealth base kind of thing. Okay, so I think what we're going to need to do is probably extend out the back. That's the best idea that I can think of so far. Yeah, so that might be... Whoa, hello, why are the particles all going over this way? That's weird. The particles showing where the oxygen is leaving to. Okay, let's check if it's sealed again. Let's check if our field. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so we're gonna probably need to extend quite a lot out the back. Where do we want our rocket launch pad to be? Because we're gonna need one of those as well. And the original idea was that since our rocket launch pad is actually down below right here, that we would go and move this thing onto the room up above. But of course, if we build our storage production thing up above, then we can't use the rocket there. That would be really nice to have the rocket in here. I think maybe if we just build out the back wall, that might be the better idea instead of using this room. I don't know. There's so many things. But let's check outside, actually. Where can we put our rocket outside? That would be the best place for the rocket. And we're carrying all our materials on us right now, which we don't want to lose. Okay, so we could actually put the rocket, like, right here, and it would go through the ceiling. That could work. I like the idea of having it inside, though. I think what we need to do is we need to actually build out the back. I think that's what we need to do. So let's go to here, because how wide is this machine? 2 for gravel, 3 for sand, and 2 for dust means that we're gonna need... with a space in between every one of them, so that would be 7 plus 6 spaces, so that'd be 13 that we need. Now, how wide is this wall here? This wall is 1, 2, so gravel space, sand space, sand space, sand space, dust space. This wall is not big enough. The wall is not big enough, I tell you. It is not big enough. So I think what we're gonna need to do, actually, I don't know. Why are we stuck on such a simple decision? Okay, let's just go ahead and knock out the wall and move over this way. I think might be good. Although I want to use this for the... Man, oh man. Okay, this is such a stupidly simple decision, and we are completely stuck on the... At least, well, I say we are completely stuck, but you guys are probably like, what is this guy doing? It's such a simple decision. Anyways, let's go ahead and extend out here, build our storage room. Let's not knock out the final back wall, but let's dig out this area. And this will take an incredibly long amount of time, so that is not what we want to see right about now. So I think we're not gonna do that. Let's block that up again. I don't know. I don't know. This is gonna take so long to dig out that area. That's the ideal place for it, but then it's not. So I think we're gonna have to. Is this just as wide as the other place? That's the question. Is this just as wide as the main back wall? No, it's not actually. It's fewer layers wide. Okay, so maybe our rocket room can be a different room. Maybe we can eventually repurpose this to be the rocket room. And in the meantime, we can use this as our storage chamber. Ah, there we go. There's the particles moving to where they're supposed to be moving to, more or less. They're kind of going up there, which is weird. Okay, so so what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to extend this out this way. We're gonna need to make it as wide as we need out the back. That is the idea. So let's take down this wall. That's the first step. And then, okay, there goes our second pickaxe. Okay, so we're taking down the wall. Let's get a diamond pickaxe, I think. Diamond pickaxe might be a waste of diamonds, but it would help a lot with the digging. And we do have a few diamonds extra, which is good. We don't have any sticks. We do not have any sticks. Also, our base is not oxygen sealed at the moment because we have a giant hole in the wall, which is kind of an issue. So, okay, sticks, there we go. Make a diamond pickaxe so that we can dig through this much quicker. There we go. Diamond pickaxe. Okay. There we go. So let's start digging through, and it's still going to take a while. But it won't take too long. We'll be through it momentarily. We do want to extend this quite a bit out the back. That's the idea. Let's grab as much of this tin wall block as we can, because we're going to want to fill it in again later. There you go. You can see all the oxygen going out the window, which is not ideal at all. But we can grab this. There we go. So, okay, what do we have here now? We have a bunch of stuff. So, how big are we going to need this? That's the next question. So let's go ahead and dig a little bit further and start laying this out. Okay. Here we go. Okay. We almost have room. We have a fair amount of room now. Let's grab the asteroid rock because we can. It's good for crafting recipes and things. Okay, so 1, 2 for gravel, 1, 2, 3 for sand, and then we need the dust. The nice thing is we're almost through these layers here. We're actually breaking out into the main exit, the main outside right now, and letting all our oxygen out as well. You can see in the top right our own supply of oxygen in our tanks is going down. So we're going to need to refill those. We're going to need to keep an eye on them. Okay, so on the way out, get rid of this pillar here. And then get on to the actual machine making when we actually have the room to put it. That's the idea. That is the idea. And how cheap is tin wall block? Because we want to actually make this room look nice is the ideal scenario. So we're going to see. So, okay, so that's a good start. Now we need... Okay, so... Oh, and we need to actually put the materials back into here. Okay, put the gravel back in to make the next stack. Okay. What do we have now? We have here... Okay, so we need the extra stack of cobble. Extra stack of cobble. Okay, here we go. Nice. Okay. We want to put the extra 2 away because that's taking an extra slot we don't need. Okay, there we go. Okay, back to the point. 1, 2 for gravel. 1, 2, 3 for sand. We're laying out the size of this. 1, 2 for dust. That should be the right size. Let's see. 1, 2 for gravel. 1, 2, 3 for sand. 1, 2 for dust. Okay, so that is the size of this machine here. So we're gonna need to extend this quite a bit. We're gonna need to extend the wall, first of all. Let's see. There we go, down like that. Okay. And extend the wall. There goes the cobble. We're making this larger, which is nice. There goes some more cobble. And here we go. Okay, it's starting to come together. Let's break through there. And here we are, like this. There we go. There we go. Okay, one more row like this. And then another row. Okay, the floor is actually going to need to be filled in. You know what I'm going to do, actually? To save resources, we're going to get to this eventually, get to fixing the whole thing up. But in the meantime, I think what we're going to need to do is actually any blocks, like you can see the floor is partially made out of the asteroid rock and the ceiling too. I think any blocks that exist like that, we're just going to have to leave them there for the sake of speeding the process up. And then anytime that we're waiting for blocks, we're going to try to continue like replacing this, making it all look nice. But as it is, let's just look for some more tin wall block. Where's the tin wall block? There's 2 tin wall blocks. Is that all that we have? We have 10 more, so we have 12. And so let's go ahead and start filling this in if we can. We want to make the floor out of the same material. Okay, there we go. And fill that in like that. We want to build this out around the outside a little bit. Should we make it a really tight fit, or should we make it a little bit bigger? I think we should maybe make it 1 block bigger is the idea, because in case we need any extra space for something that we kind of forgot about. There we go, so we'll make it 1 block bigger. And then fill in the wall after that. Now, tin wall block, we are out now of that. Let's see, what does it cost to make? Tin wall block. There we go. Chiseled stone and compressed tin. Okay, chiseled stone and compressed tin. That's not the best combination that we have. Okay, chiseled stone is what? Chiseled stone takes... Wait, chiseled stone? No, it takes... Looks like it takes any kind of stone and compressed tin. So, okay then. So let's go ahead and get to that. And hopefully, actually, come to think of it, our tin is actually not... It's quite expensive. We have... Tin is the one thing that we really don't have any much of. So I don't know if we want to use all that on the walls at the moment. So you know what we're going to do, actually? What we're going to do is we're going to use this asteroid rock for the same thing. So basically what we have here is we have the tin wall blocks are inside an asteroid at the back here, is what we have at the moment. So what I'm going to do is build the asteroid around the wall so that it seals the oxygen in, and then as we go, we can work more on trying to actually fill it in and make it look nice. But at the moment, we're going to do the outside the wall blocks over here. So let's do like this, let's do like that, and let's start building it out like this. There we go. So we're going to build the wall, the asteroid wall over here a bit. 1 block out this way. Nice. Okay. Now we're going to fill it in. Fill in the wall like this. Okay, that's going to be nice. So we're building the outside asteroid shell of this thing. And then we're going to be able to get on to making the actual machine once we actually have it oxygen sealed. because that's kind of an issue. So in here, like that, okay, and like this. Nice. Okay, it's coming together. Okay, there we go. Can we get down without falling into the void? Yes, we can. That's good, but that was close, though. We almost didn't make it. We almost didn't move fast enough, but we did. So that'll work. Okay, time to get rid of this as well, because it's kind of in the way. We need to actually finish filling in this area completely. And I just realized we filled in the ceiling at the same level as the tin wall blocks, so we're going to need to actually fix that later. But later, what we're doing at the moment is just going to fill in the shell, and we just lost some blocks that could have been helpful, but oh well. Let's grab these while we can. Okay, now, what do we have here? We have the floor. We have the wall over here. We have this like that. We have this goes over here. This goes down like this. This goes down like this. Oh, and we're dropping blocks all over the place. We're missing blocks. There we go. One more. We almost have this oxygen sealed. Almost. And okay, so we need to make these machines. That's the harder part. Come on. We're too far away. Okay. Okay. Like this, like that, like the other thing. There we go. Now we can fill in this last corner, and then we should find that it's too big to seal. We'll find out, though. Okay, there we go. This appears that it should be sealed, so we will see. Let's go back to our machines here and find out that area too big / unsealed. See how it is. Area too big. So we're gonna need some more. I don't see any unsealed areas here, so that means that we're gonna need some more oxygen production. So what we're gonna need to do in the meantime is we're gonna need to actually, because the area is still too big / unsealed, so we're gonna need to actually put up an airlock to this room for the time being until we can make another oxygen thing. Actually, let's just make another oxygen thing, but let's do it after we get these things started going, because that might be good. Anyways, okay, so what do we have here? We have now 2 for gravel, 3 for sand, and 2 for dust, so that should be good. We're going to put the wall up here. Okay, so what do we have here is we have the hammers, we have... So if I understand you correctly, the modems can actually transfer blocks between auto hammers, so we don't need hoppers, if I'm not mistaken. That would be very interesting indeed. So if that's the case, so let's start. We're gonna need to get... Is it possible to get it connected to the Cobblegen somehow with the modems? What's the cable? Modem? What is it? Cable. Nope. That gives us too many options. Okay, let's check on the ComputerCraft tweet. How would we get it connected to the Cobblegen? Because power is one thing. Cobblegen is another, because we have to transfer items between them. Networking cable, what does it cost? Stone and redstone. Okay, so stone and redstone for networking. How many does that make? 6 networking cable for just this. So that is very, very cheap, so we can use networking cable. That's a question. Is it possible to connect the modem up to this? That would be really good if possible. Livestream says modems in Plethora act as item pipes in other mods. That would be good. So if we set this guy up with a chest above him, and then perhaps send... Can you network directly to a turtle to grab the items out of it? Or do we need a chest above him? Livestream says network cable. Yeah, that's the thing. So... Okay, so I'll start... I'm just trying to figure out, do we need to set these up at the ceiling level, or like lower than the ceiling, or can we set them up at the ceiling level? That's the question. That's the big question. So I think what we're going to need to do, we'll set up the computer, we can work out the whole how to get stuff from the cobble gen. Hopefully it's possible with modems. At the moment, let's set up the computer there. Let's set up the first auto hammer at the ceiling level, because Plethora can put items into it very easily. So there's the auto hammer at the ceiling level. Although we want it to be facing... Can we use a hammer on that thing? Or a wrench? Wrench? Loops Identity says you will need the chest Plethora can't pull from turtle. Okay. Good to know. We need a... What do you use to turn this thing around? Standard wrench, I guess? So, what does it cost? Compressed bronze and compressed steel. And this costs a whole bunch of Certus quartz. Let's try the compressed bronze and compressed steel. 2 compressed bronze, 1 compressed steel. We have 2 stacks of each, which is very nice. So 2 compressed bronze, 1 compressed steel. 1, 2, and 1 compressed steel. Let's try this. Let's see. 2 compressed bronze, 1 compressed steel. We have a wrench. Can we... Oh, that's a Galacticraft wrench, apparently. Interesting. Can we turn this thing around with it? No, we can't. Oh, we can! Okay, nice. So the hammer is facing the way that we can see it now, which is very nice. Lupinid says, don't forget about power. Yeah, power is the easy-ish thing. Easy-ish in the sense that, okay, we need to actually put this back into this thing over here. Gobble into here. Easy-ish in the sense that it's just a simple cable, but we will need probably in a future live stream to get enough power generation to handle this whole contraption, because that's going to be quite the contraption. As you can see, it's actually rather large indeed. But okay, so that turns cobble into gravel. So then we have 2 for gravel. We have 3 for sand. Actually, let's just check our recipes. Let's just check our recipes. Usages for cobblestone. In a... Where's the sieve? There's no sieve recipe. Oh yeah, because... Okay, usages for gravel. How's this? Okay, there we go. We now have a sieve recipe. So, sieve, show all recipes. So, what happened here? I'm confused. Okay, we can put leaves in, but that's not part of this machine. In a sieve, we can also put dirt in the sieve. Ooh! How do you make dirt? I'm not sure that you can make dirt. Actually, you can with Ex Nihilo, but that's another matter. Anyways, so back to the point. What do we need? Okay, so the usages for gravel in the sieve. Let's check that first. Usages for gravel, we can use a string mesh to make flint. We can use a flint mesh to make flint and a bunch of other things. So we're going to skip the string mesh. We can use an iron mesh to get diamond and emerald, whereas you get flint and coal from flint mesh. So we're going to need those 2, just making sure we didn't miss any. The diamond mesh gives us the same things except less of things. It doesn't give us copper. So that's that. So iron is what we're going for gravel. So that's the first thing to start with. Lupsanity says cobble can't be sieved. Yeah, yeah, that's very true. That is a good observation. At least somebody's paying attention. Even if the host of the live stream may not be paying attention, at least Lupus590 is paying attention. That is good. Okay, so sand. Sand can put it in a string mesh, you get cocoa beans and zinc. Or a flint mesh, aluminum, tin, and zinc, or aluminum, tin, and zinc with higher percentages with an iron mesh. So we're going to go for the string mesh, we're going to go for the iron mesh. We are going to need also a diamond mesh, because we're going to get some prismarine, because that can be nice to build with. So that would be 3 for sand, so just making sure we calculated properly. So 2 for gravel, it looks like. Did I skip something for the gravel, though? I thought I skipped something. No, we didn't skip anything. Okay, 2 for gravel, 3 for sand. And then, the dust. Let's check on the dust. The dust, use a string mesh to get bone meal and gunpowder, which is going to be nice for growing trees, bone meal. And gunpowder for blowing things up. Skystone dust you can get both with flint mesh and with iron mesh. So we want a string mesh, we also want an iron mesh, which gives us redstone, glowstone, blaze powder, and dust. and skystone dust. And you can get redstone and skystone dust from a diamond mesh as well. So for dust, we're going to use string, we're going to use iron. That is the idea. Lipsonate says, warning, Civ program doesn't understand meshes yet. It currently ignores them. That is probably fine, I guess. Lipsonate, i.e. it doesn't care what mesh is in there or even if there is one. That is okay, because all it needs to know is which to put the thing in. That's why we're actually having a separate sieve for every mesh, so then we don't have to switch meshes out. So whichever that program is connected to, it doesn't even have to pay attention to what mesh it is. It just goes ahead and puts things in it. That's the idea. So, okay, let's get on to this. Livestream says, smart mesh usage is also on the to-do list. That would be interesting. Okay, so we have calculated it correctly. So we want, I feel like the microphone's lower right now. It's like I'm trying to look down like this to be able to see the microphone. Anyway, okay, so we want 2 for gravel, 3 for sand, 3 for dust, so that is the correct measurement. So now that we're good to go with that, let's set this up. So 2 for gravel, we want the 3 for sand to start here. There we go. Is that not placed the right way around? There we go. Okay, 2 for gravel, 3 for sand, and 2 for dust. There we go. Is that... okay, that'll do. That will do. Let's refill our oxygen tanks because we still don't have this thing sealed yet, and we're running low. As you can see, we're down to half a tank left. So let's go ahead and fill the one that's empty. There we go. Let's let it fill while we go off and finish our task over here. So we have the sieves, the hammers rather, in place. So we want the modems. That's the next thing. So the wired modem will, let's connect it to, actually, I'm just trying to think how this would look nice. If we cover the thing with a modem, then it doesn't look as nice. So I think if we move it down a block, I don't know, we don't really have to move it down a block though, so let's just go ahead and let's move this one in a block. Let's do that. There, I thought it disappeared for a second there, but it's okay, it is still there. So wired we can't stay on the block there. Okay, come on, there we go. Wired modem, auto hammer, and a wrench to turn the auto hammer. There we go. So that's the wired modem number 1. Actually, we can't even really see the thing from up there. Let's move this thing down. Let's move it down. I know it's going to take a little bit more space, but it should theoretically be okay. There we go. We can see it better down there. I don't know. I'm not good at design, as you can see. As you can see, that's kind of a thing. Loopsanity says, if you want different meshes for different programs, then they are going to have to be on different networks. Civ and Hammer programs use every Civ Hammer that they can find. Different networks will be fine. That will be fine indeed. Loopsanity says you will need multiple computers too. That would be fine as well. We have 4 gold, which I don't think we have a lot of uses for. We have a lot of stacks of gold already, so that is a good thing to start with. Come to think of it, we're going to need as much space as possible. This wall, I think, is a single block wall going to the outside, isn't it? That kind of is interesting. What about the ceiling, actually? Is the ceiling 2 blocks thick? Sort of. I think what we're going to do is grab the modem. We're going to actually put this back where it was. We're going to actually turn this. Build the modems into the ceiling. That might be a good idea. So here we go. 2 more tin wall blocks like that. Let's put this over here. We're gonna want to actually replace this whole area with tin wall blocks fairly soon, but at the moment we're just trying to fill it in. There we go. Okay. Now, that would be good. So we can actually use these blocks to do something later with them. But at the moment, we're just going to make the track for our thing to follow. Speaking of fall, we just fell down. Okay, anyways, what do we have here? We're making some holes in the wall, as you can see, as well. So we're gonna need to fix that. We're gonna need to build this up like this. Over here. There we go. And we just locked ourselves outside the base, which is a bit of a problem, as you can see. But, okay, so build the wall up a bit more like this. There we go. Nice. Okay, that'll do. Now we need to get back inside the base somehow. We locked ourselves out. There's the entrance is over this way, which is okay. We have a lot of things having landed on the top of the base, which is interesting. Anyways, back down inside is the next place to go. Okay, so now that we have that sorted out, Livestream says, I would make it work and then make it pretty. That way you understand how you need to set it up. That's a smart idea, sir. That is a smart idea. Livestream says also you may want to refill your air. Yes, that's right. Now that we have the tank is full in there, let's. Well, what just happened there? Okay. Oh, what just happened there is I took off our only remaining oxygen tank. Okay, that was a bit of a not thought through process, apparently. So, okay, did we seal the top of the base? Did we seal the top of the base? That's the question. I think we sealed it. We're gonna need a third oxygen producer thing. But one thing at a time, one thing at a time. And the one thing is a wired modem. That's what we start with. Do you have to, can you connect the wire through the modems? That's the question, that's the next question. Like, does it need to be, does the wire need to be connected to itself and then have the modems coming off of the wire? Or can the wire be going through the modem, if that makes any sense? Let's move this computer over to here. And, like, that up in the ceiling. No, let's put it here. There we go. Okay, that would be a computer. So we need 2 more modems and we need a bunch of cable. A whole bunch of network cable. So, okay. What do we need to do that? Let's go ahead and just get some more tin coming as well. Put that in there. Okay, where do we need? Okay, so 2 more modems and then some tin and things. So no, not some tin, some wire. I'm getting completely lost indeed. Where is the computer craft tweaked? There it is. Okay, what do we have here? We have networking cable and wired modem. We need stone and redstone. We also need for this, we need stone and redstone. Imagine that. Okay, so where's our stone? We actually have our stone still on us, and we need redstone. Let's say 2, 3, let's say 4. We actually might need to make another stack of stone. So let's go ahead and get some cobblestone out of here. That automatic thing there works really nicely indeed, that automatic cobble farm. Lupsane says, stream is skipping a bit, not sure if that's me or you. That's a good question. I don't see any dropped frames or anything. Only 42 dropped frames out of 133,000 so far, so it seems to be running okay, I think. Let me know if it is still an issue. Representative says network cable can only connect to modems. Modems can connect to cables, other modems, and peripherals. Computers count as peripherals. Network cable can only connect to modems. Modems can connect to cables, other modems, and peripherals. So it can connect to. So I'm not sure whether that answers my question or not. That's the thing. So what I'm trying to do is put the cable up through that modem in the roof, bring it through the other ones. That's the idea. Lupsonated says turtles count as computers, which is why Plethora can't pull blocks from turtles, as it only sees the computer peripheral, not the inventory one. Okay. So let's make 2 more modems. And where's our... Okay, we have our stuff here. Is this... We have a whole bunch more stone now. That's good. Okay. 2 more wired modems. 1, 2. That'll do. And a whole bunch of networking cables. There we go. Let's put these through there. Wait! That's why we have the non-full block modem variety, isn't it? So we take the non-full block modem and stick it through here. Come on. Does it not want to place? Apparently it doesn't place on those things. Let's see. How does it work? Okay. Just like that. So I guess the non-full block variety doesn't place onto these things. It looks like. Let's try placing it on the wall. No. Nope, doesn't work. Okay, so we need the full block variety. Where'd it go? There, okay. Things really, really go flying here, that's the thing. So anyways, we need the full block variety. We need to turn these full block ones, put them in above there, and put them above there. That'll work nicely. Now we need to get some wire connected. Okay. Loops180 says small modems don't like transparent blocks. Oh, that's good to know. So, okay, so I will get this connected over here. And did that wire connect directly to the computer, or did it not? That's the question. I can't see. I don't think it connected. What do you use to connect the wire to the computer? Because it doesn't look like it's connected. No, it's definitely not connected. So how do you get it connected to the computer? Loops180 says also looks like the bad stream is my internet. Phone has a stream fine. Okay, that is good to know. That is good to know indeed. So I'm guessing you'd need a modem to connect the computer to the wire to the modem, I think? Loops180 says small modems not liking transparent is why the big ones were made. Okay. That makes sense. So I'll start getting this connected. Not sure how to connect it to the computer. That's the issue. Because the wire doesn't seem to be interfacing with it. So, okay, so this is now our full connection thing there. Loops180 says wires only connect to modems. Modems connect to computers. Okay, okay, that's good to know. So I will get a bit of redstone and get a modem going. Wired modem like this one, and full block modem. Nice. Okay, and here we are. So now pick up the wire and come on, come on. Okay, there we go. This is quite the thing, just jumping up and down and trying to, like, it just gets moving all over the place. Like, what in the world is going on here? There we go. Okay, so that is that. So we should have this all good to go. We can get this computer turned on. Nice. We can get this turned on. Peripheral computer 1 connected to network. Peripheral auto hammer 0, auto hammer 1, and auto hammer 2. Good. Okay. So we now have that computer network set up, so we should be able to transport the items between these things fairly easily. Now, second stage. And that second stage is that we need the power connected, and we also need the cobblestone connected. So I'm guessing that the cobblestone, we can just use another modem and connect that from the cobble generator chest, which we don't have yet, but connect it from the chest to this network. That's the idea. However, we also need to do power. Now I'm just trying to think what's the best way to funnel the power. And I think, how thick is this wall? We have 1, 2. So 1, 2, then 1, then 1, 2. Okay, so we have a single block wide wall over there. Perhaps if we bring... I didn't think of power when we were setting this up. Loops180 says Now I'm watching on my phone and typing on my desktop. I hate my internet sometimes. Yeah, internet can be in and out sometimes. Depending on where a person lives, it makes a difference to the internet connection, and the provider also makes a big difference as well. So, thankfully we have very stable internet here. But, yeah, I know a lot of people who have had issues with internet. It's kind of a thing. Infinity says, wow, my phone is a lot lower delay to the stream. Really? That's interesting. I'm guessing over a data plan or something? Because I guess otherwise it would be over the same internet connection. So, okay, so let's start. So compactor goes here, and this says chest. So we're not doing the compactor on this particular turtle. So let's break these, let's get our 2 signs back. Let's set up our chest up there. Let's get this going. Okay, where do we have our wood? 1, 2. Nice, okay. Wood like this. And like this. And there we are with our... Come on. Lag. Hello? Lag. What's going on? Let's try this again. Loopfinity says, I'm using my data. Yes, I need to negotiate it, though, as I may not be able to afford it forever. Renegotiate it. Interesting. So I wonder, like, what kind of a... oh, wow. The chest just magically appeared. Okay. So, like, what kind of a data plan do you have? Like, the best that I could find, budget aside, the best I could find in Canada was, like, unlimited, which is technically 10 gigabytes a month, and then the rest at, like, dial-up speed or something. So not sure what the plans are like in Britain. That would be interesting. Okay, so this turtle needs to be able to push items up into the chest. So I think I can re-edit that program to do that myself. We'll see. Edit autocobblegen.lua. Wait, that's not the one that we use. Which one do we use? Edit startup. Run cobble %20gen. Okay. Exit. Edit cobble %20gen. Okay, there we go. Okay, so check if it's full. Wait. Turtle.get item space. How do we take items? Okay, how do we take items out of this turtle? Because it's also detecting for space. Okay, well, true do. Well, all full do print pause due to full inventory. Remove blocks to resume. os.pull event turtle underscore inventory. Print detected inventory change. End. And then turtle.dig. Okay, so if it's full. So if it's full, then it will wait, is the idea. Otherwise, it'll dig. We want it to dig and place up. Loopsanity says you need to update the program. You got it before I added the output push. Oh! Before I added the output push. Okay. Let's see. Exit. Edit. Wait, not edit. So how do I update? I'm lost. How do I update the program? Directory. I think I had the instructions written in here somewhere. Get compactor might be it. Edit get compactor. No, that was for the compactor. That wasn't for the, okay. Directory. Okay, so let me know how to update this program. I'm a little bit lost on that. Let's work on... Loopsanity says, I'm with EE. Unlimited data for £30 a month. No caps until I use a ridiculous amount of data. That would be very good. If that's, like, actually unlimited data, that would be really, really nice indeed. Okay, okay, so let's see. So let's start. So if you let me know, I'm not sure how to update this program. If you let, oh, wget. Okay, that was quick. That was quick indeed. Let's exit the full screen so that I can actually interact with the chat here. If somebody says you may want to delete the old version, yes, let's do that first. So delete cobble %20gen. There we go. And let's hope that this works. Okay. Copy. Oh, it does not copy paste from the chat, but it does. You have to highlight it. There's no simple right click option to do it, but you can highlight it and do it. So wget this. There we go. Nice. Okay, we should have success. Nice. Okay. And then restart, and we should see no such program. Okay. That is okay, because we need to... Oh, we need to edit. Okay, so directory, what's the directory called? It's called cobblegen.lewis. So let's just go ahead and edit startup and change the name of what it's looking for. We want it to be cobblegen. Hello? I'm pressing the arrow, it's not doing anything. Okay, there we go. Cobblegen. I think there was a capital, I forgot. Cobblegen. Save, exit, let's try this. There we go. Oh wow, it's like... Oh yes! Okay, what it's doing is it's throwing them into the chest, of course, that makes sense. Okay, that'll be good. Livestream says the name changed too, so you will want to update your startup file. Yep, already on it. Already on it. Okay, so it is currently... This looks odd, but it actually is really neat the way it's doing this. It's throwing them into the chest there, so that will be nice indeed. So it'll be mining for a while, so we need to go ahead and get this connected to our system. So I think you said that a modem will work to connect to that, or at least should work. So that would be good. So let's get this oxygen back again. And then let's get this filled up. Okay, what do we want here? We want a modem. We want to grab that. Let's also grab another stack of, out of the chest. Let's grab another stack of cobble and throw it in here to get smelted. Nice, okay. And also we want to get this going too. The sand goes back into here. We want to get the tin coming. There we go. We also need another stack of cobble to throw into here. There we go. Okay, now we're good to go. Now we can make a modem, we can make some cables, we can make things like that. So 1, 2, 3, let's say. Let's say 3. Okay, so a modem would come over here. We don't want 3 of them, we just want 1. Just want 1 modem. Full block modem, and then let's get the cables. Let's get 2 sets of that, that'll be good. Okay, let's put these cables, so the modem can go on top. Actually, does the regular small one work? Because that would look nicer. So the modem... nope, the chest apparently is a transparent block, so let's go ahead and grab this. There we go, okay. And, whoops, okay. We don't want this to be its own network, we want to have it connected to the other network. So, yeah, so let's make it look pretty later. Let's bring the cable over here. Nice, okay. Okay, heading over here. Now, which way do we want this to go? We want it to... Livestream says... Chests are transparent. I prefer the full block one anyways. It can connect to multiple peripherals. That is nice. And saves a cable. That is nice too. That is nice too indeed. Okay, so how do we want to send it through the wall there in case we need to oxygen seal this place? That's the question. Networking cable. Is it possible Galacticraft has its own version of networking cable? Networking... No. Networking cable. Okay, so it looks like we can't oxygen seal unless we can put a modem. That would be, yeah, full block modem might be airtight. Yeah, that would be good. Would that add complications, though, for the program? Or would it not? That's the question. Okay, so 2 more of those. Oh, and I didn't pick them up somehow. Hello? There we go, okay. So let's send this through the wall here then. Try to get a little bit closer. Okay, let's just jump up here. There we go. Oh wow, it's a 2-block thick wall. Either that or the roof is taller. Okay, well let's go for here. dig through there. Aha! The roof is taller. Does that mean this is a 2-block thick roof? No, it doesn't. It's just a single block thick roof. Okay, so let's make a modem to put there. Livestream says, program will not notice the extra modem. That is good. So yeah, so let's make an extra modem. Make this thing airtight. Grab another redstone. Apparently we need more redstone going through this, more dust. Okay, so modem, I think it was like this, right? Yes, it was. Okay, there we go, wired modem. Okay, so let's put this thing in the wall right about there. Does it need to be on? Or just like that? Good enough. Lieutenant says, I hope that full modems are seen as airtight. I'm about to test. That would be good if it's airtight. I mean, it is a full block, so it should work, theoretically. I don't know if it needs to be on, though. That's the issue. But, okay, so let's get some more wire. A couple more of these. Let's get like this. Let's get this like this. I think that was the wire. Yes, it was. 2 sets of that. Okay, where's our wire? It's up to here. We need to connect this over to there. Okay, there we go. So we now have, this can be Minecraft chest 0 connected to network. Nice. So I don't know if this has to be on. It doesn't look like it turns on, so that's okay. Luciani says, on modems are for connecting peripherals to it. Message/peripheral pass-through happens anyways. Okay. So that's good to know. So it looks like we now have the full modem set up, so we should be able to automate this using your program there. This should work. Oh. We have a slight issue. We can't open the chest. I don't know if the modem will be able to interact with the chest, but we can't. So I think we might need to move this to a different side. Hopefully the modem will... I'm thinking about putting the modem right there, actually. Hopefully it'll actually, you know, work there. In the middle of the thing, and the lava won't pass through it, and it won't get confused by the cobble that keeps appearing and disappearing and all that, hopefully. Yeah, I think that might be good. We do have our bucket, right? We have our bucket, because we'll need to replace the lava. Yes, okay, so bucket. Ready to go with this bucket here. Lipson says modem won't care about cobble, that's good. Okay, so hopefully we can do this without losing our water and all that. Let's get ready with the bucket. Get the quick draw with the hotkeys. That's good. Okay, break through here. And oh, that was not fast enough. We now have obsidian to deal with. Thankfully, we have a diamond pickaxe. But, yeah, we have obsidian to deal with, which is... And now we're mining it underwater. Talk about a bad idea. Let's go ahead and head back up out of here. Turtles, I think, actually would mine obsidian faster than we would. But, okay. Breaking through this obsidian, we're getting there, We should probably have broken the water instead of the lava. But on the bright side, we have obsidian, which we can do something with. Not sure what exactly, but we can do it. So, okay, grab this. Where'd it go? Put the modem down here. And probably should have replaced the lava first. Now we have to actually replace the glass instead. Oh, actually, we can... No, hang on. Okay, one thing at a time. Let's get the lava back in place. There we go. Let's head down through here, because we don't want to break that glass, because it's just a nuisance to have to try to replace the glass. Let's put the lava through here. There, that looks good. Yeah, we restarted the cobble gen. Nice indeed. Okay, let's put the networking cable over here to the wall, and then into that, and then turn it on. Okay, Minecraft chest 1 connected to network. Nice, okay. Alright, so we should be able to access this. Yes, we can access this, that's nice. Okay, so we now have a cobble gen that we can use ourselves and is connected to our network to be able to be used by these auto hammers. So we want this one to be gravel, this one to be sand, and this one to be dust. That's the idea. We do need some power, and then we need the program. Lupus590 says, just tested, full block modems do seal. Okay, that is good to know. Good to know indeed. So, we need some aluminum wire, which could be an issue. How do we connect it? Which direction do we go? You know what? Let's just connect them on the front. Like you're saying, go for looks later. But we do need some wire to do that. So, wire, do we have any wire already? That's the first question. We need to check over here. We need to get some wire over this way. There's sealable aluminum wire. We're going to need actually one of those, but we're going to need, okay, aluminum wire, and we have wired modem. Oh, we already have a modem. Okay, let's grab that modem. Now we need to check for, we have switchable wire, we have sealable wire as well. And, okay. So, we can put we only have 8, though. Okay, so let's go for the basics first. We want it to be out of the way of the tree, though. That's an issue. I think we need to run it closer to that cable, or we need to actually run it through the roof. That might be a good idea. I don't know, because through the roof we have asteroid up there. So that's kind of not ideal, so I don't think we can run it through the roof like that. I think what we need to be able to do, because we don't want it to be in the way of the... Actually, if we're leaving... This is no longer our tree farm upstairs, because this is now our oxygen producer. So yeah, we can just go ahead and run it along the surface just like that, because we don't anymore need the tree to be, like, broken and replaced and all that. So, okay. So that's that. I don't think it goes one block farther. No, it doesn't. Okay. We need some more of these. We need some more wire. Let's see, what does it cost? It costs wool and aluminum. Okay. Where might be... We don't have any wool at the moment, but we do have string. So we're going to need 6 wool. So let's do that. Not 16. We want actually just 6. There we go. And we now have that. We now need our aluminum, which will be over here. We didn't get enough aluminum. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's one more set of wire. Let's hope that this is enough, because we are running low on aluminum because we don't have it through the machines yet. Gravel back in there. Thank you very much. Okay. Once we get this going, though, aluminum will be much cheaper already, and then hopefully after next time we'll be able to actually make it even more cheap, because at the moment we're going to get, as you can see, what we keep doing here in between everything is we keep going and having to, we put the cobble in here and wait for it to do its thing. Then we put the gravel back in and wait for it to become sand, and then we put the sand in there while we put an extra stack of cobble in here. So there's kind of like a double process. So we'll be able to take a lot out of the whole process just simply once we get this up and running to make our materials. Now, hopefully the sealable aluminum wire is not detected by the modem. Hopefully. We should be good to go for now, though. Okay, so let's start building this in. And we're gonna need to connect it to... I'd like to do the back, but I think there's actually nothing back there, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, there's nothing back there. So we're gonna need to go... Let's go for the back. Let's do the back anyway. No, let's move it one block forward. Farther forward. Yeah, because I think... Actually, we are gonna need this more in the middle of the room, come to think of it. I think because we're gonna need... Behind it, we're gonna need wire. We might need something else... I don't know. Okay, so let's move this forward. Okay, hang on. Let's move this forward. the whole setup forward, but now we know what we're doing. We know what we are doing now, so that is much easier. Okay. This computer can be moved as well. We'll do that in a minute. Actually, we'll do that right now. Computer, move, peripheral. Come on. Where is... There we go. We've got it now. Okay. The computer can go over here like that. Put it down over here. There we go. Boot this. That's nice. Okay. We also want to put the... Not the wire. We want to put the modem back in place. Wired modem. There we go. Okay. Like that. Computer 2 connected to network. And we want to place this thing in place as well. Grab our second modem. We want to grab all of these things, actually, and move them forward. Okay, there we go. That's a good start. So we can put the wire behind this thing, which will be nice. We can also access behind it ourselves, which is going to be nice as well. So, okay. There we go. Grab that. And, okay, what do we have here now? Oh, come on, come on, come on. We can't... These jumps are actually really, really hard to make. I don't know if you guys try going around in space much in survival mode, but it's really difficult to make those jumps. Okay, gonna move one part of the ceiling. Okay. Oh, there's actually asteroid rock here that needs to go as well. There we go. We might as well... Oh, nope, apparently we won't go that far. We won't go that far. Okay. Okay, we're good to go now. We can go ahead and extend this properly. Put the wired modem up like that. Put this one up like this as well. Alright, nice, nice, nice. Okay, now we can work behind it. This actually saves a lot of time because we now no longer need to knock out the back wall and re-oxygen seal it and all that. So theoretically, this saves a lot of time. But that's the idea. So let's go ahead and grab our auto sieve that wants to run away again. And we want to put this thing back over here. Hello. Let's try to... Oh, no, 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 not that way. Come on, there we go. We now have our auto sieve. Livestream says, jetpacks or some other form of aerial mobility sounds useful in space. That's true. Livestream also says, check your air. Good point, sir. We're almost out of air. We're almost out of air indeed. We wouldn't want to, Oh. Okay, well, we wouldn't want to do that either. That, we keep on taking off the tank before putting on the other one, which is not very helpful. Okay, just picking up items. So, now we can replace this. Okay, grab this, okay. And put this up here like this. There we go. We want to also turn this. Where's our wrench? There's our wrench. Let's turn this thing the other way. I don't know, something like that. This one should be turned. There we go, and this one should be turned as well. There we go. Okay, that is nice. That is nice indeed. Okay, so that is that. We now have that. Oh, well, nope, it's not that. That is not that. Well, I mean, it is that, but what's the that? The that is not complete. That is in need of connecting. That is kind of an issue. That is kind of an issue. So let's turn this on. Nice, okay. And move over here and head like this and like that. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now it looks like we are good to go. It says Auto Hammer 5. Not sure why it says Auto Hammer 5, but anyways. We now have our 3 auto hammers connected. We now have our computer should be connected. Yes, it is. Okay, and we now have our wire should be going through there into here. I don't know. Do we need to reset this one now that the whole computer thing has been reset? Let's do that. Okay. Lupsani says, wrench has durability? Boo. Yeah, apparently it has durability, which is a bit of a drawback to that particular wrench. But anyways, let's get the wire behind here now. Now that we've moved the entire setup forward, we can put the wire back there. So let's do one thing at a time. First thing is to connect all of these together, and then the next thing is to actually connect all of these to each other and then connect them to the main power. That's the idea. So we are gonna need some more aluminum, like this, 3 aluminum. We're gonna need 6 more wool. So let's do like this, and let's put 1 in there. 6 more wool. This is using a lot of string very fast. Let's put the wool down here, put the aluminum down here, and grab the aluminum wire, and then, okay, nice. Hopefully this is enough to finish the job. If not, then we are gonna need some more, which is not gonna be ideal, obviously. It's gonna be a bit of an issue. So let's try to get this up and running so we can get our production of... Okay, so there's no power in these things yet. Get our production of materials faster. That is the idea. Okay. Well, let's. This won't be pretty at the moment, but let's just go ahead and connect this through like this. There we go. We should see that it is... Whoa, it gained power pretty fast, actually. Gained power very fast indeed. Over here, we have this one is full as well. Very nice. Okay, so these 3 things now have power. They have power. They have connection to the items. They have connection to the cobble over there. They have connection to each other. They should be able to be used very easily to turn into a whole bunch of helpful things. I just thought of something, though. What happens with the output of these things? Does it still need a hopper to come out into the next part of the contraption? Did I put the modems on the wrong side of these things? Do they actually need to be connected on the lower side? I put them on the top so that we can put hoppers below it. But if we don't actually need to put hoppers below it, we, I don't know, I'm a little bit lost. Lupus says, I wonder if the Certus ones would be better because of that. Computer also manages output. Oh, okay. Output to what? That's the question. Yeah, the Certus wrench, I don't know, it's an applied energistics wrench, so I don't know if it would actually work for these machines or not. That's the question. But, okay. So we should be able to... let's take the sand and put it into the sieve again. We should be able to go ahead and get on with this. Okay, so we now have this connected. We need to get the program installed. So the output through the modems to a chest, I'm wondering? Let me know if it's a chest that comes out of the modems. If so, then I'll need to actually flip them around. Lupus says Certus wrench works. Okay, that would be good. It is pretty expensive though at the moment, Certus quartz. But okay, so yeah, so the modem's put into a chest, I'm guessing. Output to chests, yes. Can it actually handle multiple chests? Because we want this chest to have gravel, this chest to have sand, and this chest to have dust. That's what we want. Lupus says there is also a nether quartz one. I don't know if we even have a way to make nether quartz yet, so that would be an issue. Okay, so only one output. Okay. Is it possible that... Oh, Lupus says I could make a sorting program. That would be interesting. We could also do... Because I could just do a hopper into a chest if it's easier that way. Because then we can keep them straight a little bit easier. That would be the idea. That would be the idea. So, let's see. We have the power. We also do need to do something about this oxygen. If someone says you could also modify the sieve programs to only take specific items. Sieve programs to to only take, possibly. I do kind of, I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Oh, actually, the nice thing about having multiple chests, though, is that it basically splits up. It splits, so it makes it so we can have a much bigger backlog, which means it's a lot easier to get materials a lot quicker. So that's the idea. That's the idea. I'm gonna be right back. Hang on a moment. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. So what do we have here? So Livestream says the hammer program won't guarantee that the hammers get the right thing. Oh. Okay. That is good to know. I wrote the programs to be a single production line, not a splitting production line. I'm not sure what the difference means. Oh, so do you mean... Oh, you mean you wrote them so that they put the items back in the same machine, basically. So put cobble in, and then switch it with gravel, and then switch it with sand. Actually, that might be okay. I'm just trying to think. I'm just thinking we could get some backlogs if we end up in the output chest, if it's all like sand at the time or all dust, and then we need suddenly a whole bunch of gravel done, then there could be a clog in the system, I think, if I understand how it works. I guess we can see how it works, actually. We can try it and then find out. So let's go ahead and get this up and running. So let's set the label first. Label set, what's it called? Sand, or like hammerer thing. There we go. So this is the hammerer turtle. So what's the link for your program? We'll test it out, and then maybe, because I'm not sure I really understand what it is that you're saying, like what it is going on with it. So we'll test it out, see how it works. That's the idea. Alright, wget. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab that. exit the full screen here, and let's see. Okay, copy this. And head over here, okay. Get, paste, enter, download it as hammer.lua, nice. Okay, directories, yes, okay. Edit, startup, let's just do that right now. Startup, shell.run, let's tell it to run this on startup, shell.run hammer. And we should be good to go. Exit, restart. Couldn't find... Oh yes, couldn't find input chest. Okay. Input chest, so that would be the cobble, right? So the cobble input chest would be this. Would be... What's it called? It is called... Minecraft chest _1, and actually it can be copied, right? Yes, copy. Okay, Minecraft chest _1. Where's that? Okay, so edit hammer.lua input chest name Minecraft chest _1. I think that was all it was, right? So let's do that. Exit. Restart. Couldn't find output chest. Okay, let's see what this has to say. So input chest, output chest, and pass through junk. False. True to... What's it say? True to move unknown items to output. False to keep in input. Okay, that's could be helpful. Lieutenant says you then will need to click on the file, then raw upper right, and then the raw will redirect you to the code again, but not as fancy looking. You can then copy the URL and use wget on that. I did not follow that at all, unfortunately. But okay, so output chest. Okay, so an input chest. So wait a minute. This might work. This might work because I'm just trying to understand what's going on here. So let me know if I'm completely misunderstanding how this works. But so this whole network has a single input chest and a single output chest. It basically, Lieutenant says I gave you the repo link. Those were the instructions for downloading programs from the repo. Okay. Okay, I'm not quite sure that I understand, but that is okay. So anyways, let's see. If you want to explain that or whatever, then that would be good. At the moment, though, so it has a single input chest, a single output chest, and uses all of these all as one, and goes and puts the materials back into it. Okay, I'm not sure. Let's connect an output chest just to connect an output chest and see what it does. Where's an output chest that we can make? 1, 2, like that. Okay. Good. Let's make 2 output chests. Let's make a output chest. There we go. And we can put this output chest over here for the sake of test. So connect it to that modem. Turn that on. Okay, Minecraft chest _2. Whoa, wait a minute, it connected a whole lot of things. Hang on. We don't want it to do that. It connected a lot more. It tried to connect the wire, it connected all kinds of things. I don't know if that's gonna mess with anything. Let's turn it off. Let's see if, because I'm not sure that I'm understanding what's going on here. So let's try to fix this up and try to test it. So break through the ceiling and grab the asteroid rock like this. There we go. We can put another one here. Get through the ceiling here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we can put the chest up here and see how this works. See how this works. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but that'll work. Okay, Auto Hammer 5 and Minecraft chest 3. Okay, Minecraft chest 3. Lucinity says, hang on, let's just get this in here. Minecraft chest _3. Okay, so let's get this thing running and see how it runs. Exit. So restart. Okay, so we should see in here that there's nothing. We should see. What am I missing? What am I missing? Is it that it's? Oh, it's using this one. Okay, so it filled this one up with cobble. It filled this one up with cobble. It filled this one up with cobble as well. And the chest is being filled with gravel. Okay. Lieutenant says, it currently doesn't put materials back in. That's a to-do item. Connecting to other stuff is fine. The program will ignore peripherals it doesn't understand. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so what appears to be happening here, if I'm understanding correctly... Wait a minute. If I'm understanding correctly, what's happening here is that it's using all of these. It's using all of these for cobble. Okay, I think I'm understanding. Let me know if I'm understanding this, okay? So, it's using all of these for cobble. It's going to turn the cobble into gravel by using 3 of these hammers. And that's all it does, if I understand correctly. Which means that that is very, very good for... Oh, Lieutenant says it's a pipeline. If you want gravel to go through, then you will have to put gravel in the input. Okay, and so I'm guessing in the input, if we tried to put gravel in here, this is a chest full of cobble, so it would still be taking cobble out into this thing here, because the stacks would be still full of cobble, so it would fill them up until the input chest is out of cobble, which will never happen. But okay, so I think I'm understanding this. So that actually could be very good. We can put as many hammers as we want to make a particular thing. Oh, so that means that we would actually need... Oh, that means if we just get a few different computers, a few different networks, have one of them for turning cobble into gravel, one of them for gravel into sand, and another for sand into dust, then that would be good. And then we can have as many of these hammers on the network as we want. That could be very good, if I'm understanding that correctly. Lieutenant says the extra auto hammers just parallelize the extra auto hammers just parallelize the process so that it's quicker. Not sure why that word was so difficult, but okay. Okay, so I think I'm understanding. Oh, I think we're also out of oxygen, finally. Good, we have 2 things at once. We understand and we're out of oxygen. That's what we like to see, apparently. Let's go ahead and put this back into here. Okay, so with that in mind, what I think I'm gonna do, since we have how much iron? We have quite a lot of iron. I think what I'm gonna do is use this to actually parallelize very, very quickly. That might be an idea. So, what I think I'm going to do, actually, is go ahead and set these up. Instead of using all this wire in between and doing all that kind of stuff, just simply set these up beside each other and have 3 hammers for turning cobble into gravel. Because, how fast did this happen? This happened... It's still taking its time. Still taking its time about it. Actually, it's piling up. Oh, it only does it every, like, so often. Okay, I see. That's why it's piling up. It's not actually piling up, it's just doing it every, like, once every few seconds or something. Putting them into the chest. Okay, so... with 3 of them, it's not actually producing as fast as I had imagined. So, what I think is I'm going to actually put 3 of these together and create like 3 different networks for this, but use a whole lot of hammers, a whole lot more than I expected to use. That's the idea. Are you saying, does it do multiple output chests? Because that could save a lot of complications as well, because we could have, so where we have two like furnace, 2 sifter things, we could have multiple output chests, 1 going into each. I think. Of course, I'm not sure what the auto sifter program is. I think you had an auto sifter program, if I'm not mistaken. Livestream says, or bug me to set up the circle processing so that it doesn't output all the gravel and keep some of it to reprocess into sand. It will be faster if you put diamond hammers in the input chest. Yeah. I think I don't like circle processing as much because it takes longer. So I like it this way. I like we could just get multiple networks set up, just 3 networks. That would actually be very easy. Okay, so yeah, so let's do this. So let's get, we're going to need to shut this down, but we're going to need to get it back up and running again better later. Okay, so let's see how much it takes to make 3 more auto hammers. Let's see. So let's actually check that here. So 3 more auto hammers. Auto hammer. Let's see. Auto hammer, we need nope, not 3 more, sorry. 3 more per section. So that would be 6 more. Okay, so 6 more auto hammers. 6 times 6, that's 36 iron. And we need 4 times 3 is 12. So 36, so 48 iron. That is okay. That's okay. And of course, for 6... Wait, 2 times... Did I say 3? 2 times 6. 2 times 6 is 18. So 18 plus 36 would be about 46 plus 8, which would be about 50 plus 4. So 54 iron. That is still okay. Diamond hammer, 6 times 2. That's a lot. That's 12 diamonds. But I think it's okay. I think I read this already. It will be faster if you put diamond hammers in the input chest. That'll be true. They do use durability, though. The main hammer, if you guys can see, inside here... You can't see it from this angle. Inside there's a diamond hammer in there, and it does its mining thing. That's the basic one. That doesn't use up durability. But if you put hammers in the extra slots here, then they use up durability. So that could be good in the future once diamonds are a lot cheaper. At the moment, they are not cheaper, but they might be in the future. So, okay, so I think what we're going to do, actually, is we're going to replace the sides here. So we're going to go and let's shut down the computer so we don't mess anything up. Shut down. There we go. Let's go ahead and switch. Let's put the wire on the top. Let's put the modems on the back so that we can connect the chest to them properly. That's the idea. So, okay, so modems on the back, wire on the top. So let's get to that. 1, 2, 3. We don't really want to waste any of these cables if we don't have to. Although they're not as expensive as the Galacticraft cable, so we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay, so here we are. So these are going to keep doing their hammering thing until they run out of power when we disconnect the power from them. Okay, so 1 wire, there we go. We want to make sure we grab every piece of wire. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and make that 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we're gonna put these on the back so we can access the... Wait! I'm not thinking, because if we put it on the back, then the chest, therefore, is below the modem. Which means And I forgot the wire count! But if the chest is below the modem, then that isn't helpful either, because we can't open the chest then. So that's the problem. That's the problem indeed in that situation. What do we have here? Okay, so let's think this through a little bit. We want to actually move these. Let's grab this like that. Let's grab this here. Let's grab this. Should actually be out of power already. Yes, it is. Okay, let's grab this too. Let's grab this. So, okay, so let's set this up the way we're going to want. We're going to want 3 of these to be able to run in parallel. That's actually very, very nice that the program you made is able to run in parallel. That's really nice indeed. I didn't actually understand what was going on until setting it up. That is why it's a good idea to test things before talking about them like, you know what you're talking about, like I was sort of trying to do. But anyways, let's see. What do we have here? We need... Okay, so 1 hammer over there. We need... okay, so the 1 hammer, let's break that. Let's grab that. Let's go and put the extra hammers. Where's the extra hammer? Let's see. Where to go? 2 hammers. Nice. Okay. 1 auto hammer. 2. Make that 2, 3 auto hammers. Nice. Okay. Use the wrench to turn them around. That they look nice. And there we go. There we go. Okay, so we have 3 auto hammers this way. That's nice. Actually, I think we could just connect the wire on the front, then it would be fine. Okay, so 3 auto hammers. Now what? Okay, so these... So 2 for gravel. So we'll want the auto hammers there. We'll want the output chest to be where exactly? I'm confused. I'm confused! Okay, let's head up here. I think I saw a block up there as well, which is not ideal. Come on, get out. Get out from underneath. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we got 3 hammers here. So we're gonna want to put the modems on the back. The question is where to the question is where to connect the chest. I think actually if we put the wire on the front, that might be okay, because it doesn't appear to be blocking the visuals. Because it's so high up, we can still see it just fine, which is nice. So that should be fine. That should be fine. We can put the modems on the top as well, and then connect around to a chest in the back. That might work. So let's try that. Modems. I don't know. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. This is the day of indecision. Indecision Day! We should have a holiday. Holiday called Indecision Day. There you go. Happy Indecision Day! I was gonna get you a present, but I couldn't decide what to get, so... Yeah, so happy Indecision Day. Anyways. Okay, so this would be our 3... Okay, and now we need to completely change the naming of everything, probably. But, okay, so we now have these connected to the network. They appear to be good to go. We do need our... Okay, so the modem's connected to the turtle. Not the turtle, the computer. The output chest is kind of important as well. It also needs to be the input chest for the next machine. So, okay, so we actually want these in the back, because we're gonna put the chest... Where's the chest? We need to get a chest. We need to get a chest, get the chest over here. Where's the chest? The chest would be in this chest over here. Okay, this thing is still going. It's still going, trying to fill its own internal buffer. So, there we go. Okay, so we don't actually need the bucket anymore. We do, however, need to make a chest, because our output from this wants to be the input for the next one, so we need to make it in a place that is easy to be accessed by both. Dupsending says, by the way, if you want to expand the parallelism, then you can just add more modems and auto hammers / sieves, and the program will start using them. No need to reboot. Really? That would be good. That would be good indeed. So, okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to put the chest actually in the back here. That's the idea. We're going to actually remove the modems and put them underneath the chest. And I think I'm getting a little bit of a frame rate issue for some reason. Not sure why, but I guess we'll have to try those performance improving mods sooner or later. So, okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, we should have... 1, 2, 3, I thought we had a fourth. There we go. Hello, where'd it go? There we go. Oh, nope, it's still stuck up top. There we go, okay. So we're gonna put the modems in the back. Nice, okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, so these modems, so we can actually put the wiring up on top as well. And also the modems need to be connected to the main system. I don't think they're connected. Can't really see back there because the wires are in the way. So time to remove these wires. 1, 2, 3. Nice. To be added to our 10 existing. There we go, 13. Nice, okay. Okay. We can go and connect the modems like this. There we go. Okay, that's good. So our modems should be connected to the main network. So that is nice. Okay, so what do we have here? So we've got that. We need our output chest connected as well. Lupsani says the program will even be happy without any saves, I think. It won't be very productive, but it won't error. That's the thing. Happy Ducky the Third. Hello, welcome to you. Welcome to the day. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the creeper face. Alright, yeah, so that is that. So let's see. So what we're doing here at the moment, we are trying to make iron and copper and aluminum and all those things as cheap as cobblestone so we can build out of iron and metals and things. Block of copper, block of iron. That's the idea. So in order to do that, we are trying to upgrade our setup quite a bit. And there are two big things. Happy Ducky the Third says, aluminum. That sounds like pretty much it. Pretty much it indeed. So we currently actually need to send some things through here again. Put the cobblestone in there. And we have some gravel on us as well. Okay, but yeah, so we need basically... We have to make those things. We need to be able to sift things. We need 2 stages. We're trying to make a big machine. 3 stages in this 3 stages in this machine. 1 stage is to turn the cobblestone into gravel, into sand, into dust. And then the second stage is to automatically sift it to get the pieces of metals that we need. And then, of course, take those and auto-craft them into furnaces and things, and into the actual metals and the blocks and things. That's the third sort of stage. But 2 main sections of this. One is the hammering, and the other is the sifting. And then we also need the power, which we're going to need some more of that. That's going to be an issue. But for the moment, we have this machine over here. We have here the computer. And... that is the thing. Happy Ducky the Third says there's a little person in the glass box. Hello, person. Yes, that is very true. He stands there, and then we go ahead and put something like... I would put sand in there. Actually, let's take all this out. Put the gravel in there. And then he just goes and spins his arm around very quickly. Well, sometimes faster than others. But in any case, what do we have here? We have... to put these things away because we don't need them right now. Stand, put the aluminum away, the tin, that thing, there we go. Okay. So, we have our cobblestone generator connected to the network, which is nice. Let's just check if we have everything. So we have that, we have our computer connected, we have our auto hammers connected to the network. These are the ones to turn cobble into gravel. So, we should be able to boot this. And then it should... Couldn't find output chest, Minecraft chest 3. Yep, we need to rename it. So what is it called? Minecraft chest 4. So let's go ahead and do this. Edit. Hammer.lua. Output chest would be Minecraft chest 4. There we go. Save. Exit. Restart. Okay. So we should see these things are soon to be filling up with cobble. There we go. They now have a stack of cobble in them, and the gravel should be taken out momentarily. Yep, the gravel was taken out. Oh, we forgot a little bit of a... You can see the power is going down. We forgot a little bit of a detail. So there's our chest is filling up as well with gravel. So this is the automatic 3-sieve system to turn cobble into gravel. But our power is going down because we forgot to actually connect the thing to power, which is kind of an issue. So let's go ahead and fix that if we can. Should we really have this connected to the modem? Might not even matter. So let's try to... how are we going to get up there? We need to get some cobblestone steps. Let's build up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now we can see something over here. What do we have here? We need... Whoop, okay, we're falling down. Okay, what do we need here? We need to get the wiring. We can connect 2 of them easily. The third one, not quite so easily. I think we're going to need to actually build around the front a little bit. But that would be 1 wire, that would be 2 wires. That would be 3 wires, and then this would be the 4th wire. This was like a waste of wire. Okay, you know what? We're going to have to rewire this later. I just can't think what to do with this modem cable over here. That's the difficulty. Lieutenant says, sieve turning cobble to gravel. Did I say sieve? What kind of sieves do you have? I have this kind of sieve. The kind of sieve that looks like a hammer. That's the kind of sieve that I have. It looks a lot like a hammer. Funny thing there, but anyway. Okay, so yeah, I think we are gonna waste some wire if we do this. So 9, 10, 11, 12. We want to put the wire on the top. Where's the 12th wire? Oh, it's down there. Okay. We want to put the wire on the top, but I can't think how to actually get it past the modem wiring there. So that's kind of an issue. The modem wiring, of course, could go into the... Wait! We have blocks, don't we? Wait a minute. We have sealable... What do these cost to make? Tin wall block and aluminum wire. I don't know. Okay, anyways, let's just go ahead and connect these to the front and move on. Connect them to the front like this. There we go. So now they're all connected. Now they'll start hammering. And now that they're hammering, now we can see our gravel will start being produced. So that's good. That's step 1, is the gravel. So step 2 is the next section. Step 3 is the 3rd section. So that is easy. So now that we know what we're doing, we should not take as long about it. That's the idea. So let's actually move these over so that we can go ahead and grab the gravel, just like that. Grab the chest. We can leave the chest there. We'll need it. Okay. So, 2 sections for gravel. We want 3 for sand. So, we want to go ahead and connect these up. We want wired modems here. We're creating our second network here. Whoop, that would be the wrong place for it. We want to grab this. Okay, there we go. Put this down here. That will connect to the chest and also to our next hammer. So we want to get 2 more modems. We want to get 3 more sieves, and we want to get some computer thing going there. That's the idea. Oh, oxygen setup invalid because we just ran out of our tank. There we go. Okay, let's fix that. We do need to get this oxygen gear up and running again, though. Okay, anyways, what do we have here? We need 3 more auto hammers. And so let's grab iron. Let's grab a stack of iron, and that would give us 3 more auto hammers. We need actually 6 diamonds to get 3 more auto hammers. So 6 diamonds. So here we go. Okay. Time to go with this. 3 more hammers. Nice. Let's make not that many. Let's make 6 more pressure plates. There we go, and make these into auto hammers. We want 1, 2, and 3. There we go. We can put these things up now. We want to get the modems in place as well. Okay, so now we know how this machine works. We can just go ahead and expand it fairly easily. That would be nice. Okay, so we do want to rotate these things though. And now they should all be in. Yes, they're looking good. Okay. So this would be, so that first section is turning cobble into gravel. The second section is turning gravel into sand. So the input chest is that. The output chest, we need to get our modems up and running. So let's get computer craft recipes. Okay, so wired modem. We need redstone and stone. So 4 redstone, because we also need the computer. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're actually running low on redstone, which is not very good. Not very good. Let's try to get some of this gravel turned into dust so that we can sift for more redstone. That's the idea. That's the idea. And actually, now that our thing has been running, how is our power situation going? That's the question. That's the question at the moment. Our power, okay, it is draining, but not as bad as before. It's down, it's drained the panel's internal buffer, and it's drained through the first partial size battery and, well, I should say storage module, and almost through that one. It is going down quite quickly, though. It's like 1,000, 2,000 per second kind of thing is what it looks like. Lieutenant says, ideally you will have something which splits the gravel so that some of it stays as gravel and some gets processed into sand. The idea is, theoretically, the idea is here that it will, when this chest gets full, like when the rest of the machine no longer needs gravel because it's full, the backlogs are full, then this chest will have excess gravel in it. That's the idea. So this chest becomes a backlog of its own. That's kind of the idea. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. That's the idea. So we have a whole lot of cobble there. So what do we need? We need, what are we doing? We are doing something. We are going to turn this into dust, hopefully. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to make this network, this second network. So let's go ahead and see. We're going to want 2 modems. 2 of these. Nice. Okay. We also want a advanced computer. We are missing the gold and the glass panes. So we need, we'll actually need 2 glass panes because we will need some glass later. But we do need a little bit of gold. So let's grab some gold, just like that. Just like that. I feel like a king, you know, just like, let's just grab a little bit of gold, you know, just our daily gold. We just need some gold for whatever we're doing. Just easy, just grab an entire stack of gold. That's an idea. Okay, so we now have 2 turtles, 2 computers rather, which is important for the next round. But okay, so here's our wired modems. We want to put these things out here like this. There we go. Okay, so our wired modems, we can put these things down here. So one, come on, up here. This is very difficult to handle the low gravity. Okay, what do we have here? So we now have our input chest. We now have our 3 modems going into the 3 hammers. And we now need our computer to go running this whole contraption. So let's put this, I guess, does the chest open? Yes, it does. I guess let's put the computer up above. I can't see actually up there. That's the question. Oh yes, we can fit it up there. We can fit the computer right there. That'll work. Alright, that's looking good. Okay, so we can now turn on these modems. We need to, actually the output chest first. We need to get that. Let's grab an output chest. Grab this like that, put this over here. Grab this and turn this into a chest and turn this into, there we go, like that. Okay. So now, output chest. Aha! That's looking good. So now we have our network with the input chest, the output chest, and these things. So, Minecraft chest 6 would be output chest. So let's do the wget thing again. that Lupus590 was saying. Okay, so what do we have here? Exit full screen. Okay. So, let's see. Just trying to check the chat. Where was the link? That was the Cobblegen link, I think. Let's check farther back for the... okay, this... Nope, that was the Cobblegen. Which link was the... I'm a little bit lost. Ah, Lupus590 sent the link. I think that's the... So that's the link I just copy into the Minecraft with the wget thing? Nope, that's the tree program, I think. Looks like. Nope, no. It says /tree, so I'm like, oh, it must be a tree program. No, it's the tree directory kind of thing, if that makes any sense. So let's actually forgot the label set. Label. Oh, no. Label set so that we don't lose our programs on removing the computer. Label set gravel 2 gravel 2 and done. Okay. Now, what we want to do here, we want to let's just edit notes, because I want to write down the wget link so that we don't forget it. There we go. Exit. Now we want to do wget this link. There we go. Wait. What did I just do? I'm not... Lupus590 says that's not the wget link. Okay. It downloaded as programs. Directory programs. Let's see what's in there. Programs. Not a directory. Edit. Programs. Whoa, what is this? Okay then. That's interesting. We obviously don't want that. So, delete programs. Okay, there we go. Let's delete. Let's try a capital. There we go. Delete programs. Directory. There we go. That's better. So edit notes. So what was the link to the thing? I'm gonna add it to here so that we don't forget it again, or so that I don't forget it again. So there we go. Let's go and delete this. Okay. Yeah, so if you're able to find the link, follow that link, click on the program, click raw, and now you are on the link. Let me see how to do this. Okay, so in Firefox, I'm guessing. Head in here. Look for that link. And in there we have... Aha. So you said what? You said... Follow that link, click on the program, click raw, now you're on the link. Follow that link, click on the program, which would be hammer, click raw, now you are on the link. Okay, I think we're on the link. We should be, let's see. Okay, there we go, wget that. So that will remind us that that's how we wget that. So now, exit. Wget, let's just double check our directories in case we have something else we shouldn't have. Okay, wget that. There we go. Download it as hammer.lua. Nice, okay. Now, we want to do two things. We want to actually... Lupus590 says link URL should be like raw.github-user-content.com. Okay. Okay, so now we can get this up and running. So now we want to label our input. We want to set it as startup, first of all. So edit startup. shell.run. This will tell it to run the program that we want it to run. Quotes, what was it? Hammer, I think it was. Hammer, I think is all that the name was. So let's save that. Restart, and let's see that it worked. Okay, input chest. So we want the input chest to be peripheral computer, auto hammer, and chest 5. Input chest is chest 5. Okay. Edit hammer. Make the input chest to be chest 5, not 21. There we go. Tell it which one to use. Save. And the output chest, we want it to be here 6. Okay, so the output chest is 6. So down here, 22, 6. Nice. Okay, save, exit, restart. Nice. Okay, so we should see that this will start getting used up fairly quickly. Yep, there we go. They are on their way out into here, and then of course the output chest will start getting filled once we actually get some power to this thing. So that's the idea. So, okay, so we need to get the power connected. We need to get some wire to do that with. We need to connect, we need to climb up somehow. Let's go over here because we're gonna need to come from here anyways for the next segment. But okay, so let's connect these 3 like that. So they are now connected to wires, but the wires are not connected to power. Let's get them connected to that. Let's get this connected to that. And what do we have next? We need here. Oh, yeah, no. Okay. Stay on the, come on, why can't we get over there? I think the wire is actually a bigger block than we thought it was. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna redo this wire right now. 6, 7, where's the 8th? Did we lose a wire? We can't afford to lose any of these wires. They are very expensive. Okay, 8. Nice, okay. There we go. 6, 7, 8. So now we need to connect. Okay, so we want to get rid of this modem cable. It's kind of in the way. Kind of very much in the way. But what can we do with it? Wait, what if we build it into the wall? That would be interesting. Yeah, let's do that. Let's build this thing into the wall. Okay, so let's hang on. So we want to remove it from here. What we're going to do is pass it through the other room. That's what we're going to do. So we want to connect our power first of all. There we go, and let's leave that for now actually. That's close enough. But what we're going to do, the modem actually goes in the back there. And we're making quite a mess of cobblestone in here. We're going to need to fix that. But okay, so let's get rid of this modem cable. Okay, so the modem actually goes in the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the wall at the back there and try to connect the computer through the other side of the wall. That's the idea. So let's head through from the other side and see how this works. And we should probably check this actually. Oh, our Certus Quartz, pure Certus Quartz crystals are all done, which is nice. That is very nice indeed. Okay, so let's head back over here, put these things away in the other chest that, there's no chest that has them. Okay. Okay, so now we want to dig through here, I think. Oh, and sorry, forgot about the full screen thing. There we go. Aha, this is a little bit too far down. This is a little bit too far down. We do want to... Yeah, let's go this way. And there was actually a cable up here. Okay, we're good to go. We can head back in, close the roof, after we make sure that everything's the way it's supposed to be. Let's grab this cable out of the way, because we don't need that there anymore. Okay, so what we're going to do, because this contraption has to be able to connect to the main cobble gen. That's the complicating factor. So over here like this, let's grab that. There we go. Okay. Let's do like this. Okay, now we need to connect this through. Let's put the main wire going through this way, and then bring it back through into this section here. That might work. So through the back of this modem. Is this a 2-block? No, it's not a 2-block wide wall, but the ceiling actually has a whole a double layer thing in that room, it looks like. So, okay, so here we are. We can now put this through the wall like that. There we go, and plug this back up. We should have a airtight sealed area there. Nice, okay. So hopefully it all is working as it's supposed to be, and we didn't mess anything up too dramatically. That's always the issue. Hopefully none of the peripherals are disconnected. Hopefully nothing of the sort is going on. There we go. So it looks like we are now connected, which is nice. Nice. Okay, so it looks like we are connected now. So that's good. So now what we can do is just connect the power. The power can go this way. There we go. Okay, so we now have all of these hammers are active now, the 3 hammers here. And those 3 are also active, which is very good as well. Okay, now we probably need to restart required peripheral detached. Okay, let's restart and make sure that they're all there. Yes, they appear to be. So that's good. I guess the time will tell whether these things are going to stay, are going to be all working or not. We'll see. But, okay. So it looks like we have our first system going. We have our hammers here for cobble into gravel going. And we have gravel into sand should be going. Yep, gravel into sand is going as well. That's nice, okay. So now all we need is the sand into dust, and then we're done with this contraption. The next thing at that point that we need is to be able to power the whole thing, because our power gen is going down a lot quicker now. Actually, it should be. Let's check this. That one's stuck. That one's stuck too. That one is going down. That one is going down very fast. It's counting down by the 1,000. Whoa! It's like doing 10,000 a second or something. That is really, really fast. We're losing power fast. So we're going to need to fix that, but that is for another day. But at the moment, we need to get the third thing going, and we need to get the oxygen. That's the thing, because we're about to run out again, which is not good. Let's go ahead and grab this. Let's go ahead and put this on. We remembered to do it in the right order this time. We remembered not to take off the tank before putting on the other one. So, okay, there we go. Now, what do we have here? What do we have here? We need 3 more sieves. We need 3 more modems, which we have, I thought we had one. No, we don't. Okay, but we do have a computer. So we can go ahead and put the computer in the place that it's supposed to go, up at the top here in the back. So 2 for gravel, 3 for sand, and 2 for dust. Let's put this computer, oh, there we go. Let's put the computer here, and let's see. We need 3 modems. We need 3 auto sieves. Okay. And then we'll see if this system is all hooked up properly, if it keeps working properly. That's the thing. So this appears to think that it's full. It's not quite full here, but that is okay. It must just be checking the chest. That must be the thing. Okay, yes, what are we doing? What are we doing? We are getting 3 modems. So we need 3 redstone. Ah, yes, speaking of redstone, we need to get this thing going through here as well. Sand into dust. Okay. 3 redstone. 1, 2, 3. We need to get the 3 redstone into our... Where's our smooth stone? We're out of smooth stone. We're out of smooth stone again. Okay. Let's grab some of that. And let's turn it into smooth stone. There we go. Oh, we got some right here. That's perfect. Okay. What do we have here? Wired modem. We want 3 of these. Nice. Okay. 3 wired modems. Let's go ahead and put them into the full block form. We want to grab a... We already have a computer. What do we need? We have a computer. We need the modems. We need... Oh, the sieves. Yeah, of course. Of course we need the sieves. What am I thinking? Apparently I'm not thinking. Anyways. Okay, auto sieve. What do we have here? Nope, make that an auto hammer. We still need to call it an auto hammer because it still, in fact, is an auto hammer. That is what we need. So, what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. This is costing a lot more diamonds than I had anticipated, but it's gonna be good. So, nope, we don't want that many. We want 6. 6 of those. 6 of... We didn't make these. Oh, we don't have any sticks. Okay, we don't have any planks either. Okay, time for the sticks and the planks and the things and like that, and grab the... Where's the planks? Where's the planks? Where's the planks? Where's the planks? There's no planks. There's no wood. Are you telling me? Are you telling me that we need to go and take a detour downstairs to mine some trees? Is that what you're telling me? I think that's what's going on here. Let's see. Let's get the silkworms going into the trees, because we're gonna need more wool for more wire. That's definitely a thing. So let's get a silkworm going. They don't take too long to spread. Let's use 2 of them, actually. They don't take too long to spread, so we'll set those up. And then we will harvest the trees momentarily. There we go. Oh, yep, there we go. The silkworm is good to go. We need to do one at the other end. We don't really need to, but it speeds it up. So, okay, there we go. Now that the trees are on their way, in the meantime, because we are waiting for that to be able to make our hammers, actually. Make our auto hammers. But we are going to, in the meantime, try to get the extra oxygen going. So let's do that. Let's, oxygen sealer. How much are we producing? We're out of oxygen. Is that just because this thing is active? No, this thing's full. Okay, so I think I'm not sure what's going on, but anyways. Sealer, oxygen sealer, let's go ahead and get one of those up and running. Oxygen sealer, let's get a 3rd sealer. The sealer would be this one. We need some, we need some compressed aluminum, compressed steel, and a basic wafer. Okay, so let's do this. Compressed aluminum, compressed steel, a basic wafer. Where's the basic wafer? We don't have any basic... Do we have any basic wafers? We don't have any basic wafers, I don't think. We need some basic wafers. Do we have any left over? We might not have any left over. We don't appear to have any. So, okay, what do we need for a basic wafer? We need a thing called a diamond, some silicon, redstone. Wow, that's an expensive recipe. So the diamond is fairly simple. Let's grab one of those. And there we go, put this in here. 1 diamond in there. The redstone's already in there. We need the silicon to be going in there. And silicon comes from... what? Comes from... Nope, that would be the decompressor. Sealer. Oh, we can hear the cobble gen just activated because apparently stuff was taken out of it to go to the thing over there, which is nice. What are we trying to do at the moment? I'm lost. I'm so lost. I'm getting confused. Getting really confused. Okay, let's get back to the main issue. The main issue is that we need... Oh yeah, the main issue is that we need trees downstairs. And we want to get the basic wafers going to get the oxygen better. Yeah. Okay, that's what's going on. So, let's work on the trees first. Let's grab some axe. Let's grab a compressed crook and an axe. We don't actually need all this gravel on us, which is okay. This is the gravel chest. Yes, it is. Gravel. That's all of our gravel. Okay. That's good. So, the gravel, like that. This is a really nice program. This is a really nice program indeed. Okay, so we have the compressed crook. We have the... because it's so fast. It is so fast at doing this. And the way that it's able to be scaled that easily is really, really nice. Alright, there we go. We're getting lots of string and we're going to get some wood in at the same time. And we also have a sapling. to show for it as well, which is nice. We also need, actually, to make a compressed crook, we're gonna need a lot more wood. So let's do that. Let's do that. There we go. Grab these. Let's make a compressed crook down here. This would be our crafting grid. There we go. And make a... The crooks are like that. What do you use to... You need 4 of them to make a compressed crook. So let's do like this, and put them like that, and... Oh, nope, wrong recipe. There we go. And let's do the recipe for that. Compressed crook. Nice. Okay. There we go. We can go ahead and mine the rest of this now. Get the string from it, which is going to be good. We're going to be able to make a whole lot more wire from this, aluminum wire. That's going to be very nice indeed. So, let's grab this, and then... Grab that, and we need the axe. Like this. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. Come on. String floating in the middle of the air for some reason. Whoa, and now I'm glitching in the floor for some reason. It's as if there's a block around here that we're not seeing. What's going on? It seems like we're glitching in a block. Hang on. Disconnect. Reconnect. Something's going on. Something is going on indeed. What's going on? No idea. That's the question. Okay. Join once again, and we will see. 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 What is going on with this? Oh, yes! There are a few blocks still there. Okay, there we go. Done. Lag. And now we're back in the sky. Okay, let's relog again. What's going on here? This is really weird. This is really weird indeed. Really weird indeed. Oh, okay, we got rid of 2 of them, but not the 3rd. Okay, now it looks like we're good. Okay, that is nice. But we can't grab this piece of wood. And now we're stuck in the sky again. This is really, really weird. Never had this happen before. Okay. So... Now we're on the ground. Now we're in the sky. Okay. We're getting 70 FPS though, that's good. The vicinity says server might need a reboot. That's possible. And... Oh, there we go. Okay, now we're back. Looks like we're back. Good to go. Hopefully, we'll see if we need to reboot it or not. Oh yeah, I forgot to kind of, you know, put the saplings back down so that we have some wood for later. That's kind of important. Kind of important. Okay, there we go. 1, 2. Okay, we have loads more string. We have loads more wood. That's nice. So, wood can go where? The wood can be used for the diamond hammers. That's all we needed, actually, was the hammers. Excuse me. Okay, so... Let's see now. Auto. Hammer. We're going to need 3 of these, which means we're going to need some of these, which means we're going to need to put this in there. Put, whoop, stop it. Okay, there we go. Put this put this like that. Put this like that, and put 3 of these. Whoop, make that like that. There we go. 3 hammers. And grab 3, we already have some of these, I think, so we need just simply to craft this, and craft this. There we go, auto hammer, nice, we have 3 auto hammers. Okay, we're moving along, it's coming very nicely indeed. We almost have this production up and running, which is very nice. Okay, so wired modems can go, wait a minute, over here, hang on. Okay, yeah, they go over here. Wired modems. Come on, stand here. Thank you very much. Okay. 1, 2, 3 wired modems. And just exit full screen for a second. There we go. Okay. Okay, so now we have that. We need to put our 3 sieves up there. Nice, okay, we're almost there. And that would be that. Okay, so the sieves are up there. They're, well, you could say they're up, because that's very true, they're at the ceiling. So they are up, they are not running, so they are not up and running yet. But they will be soon, because all we need now is we need... I'm leaving room for some extra hammers in the middle, that's the thing. So we need... Let's get the cabling connected. That's first. And then we're gonna need... Actually, that chest is in a very poor place. It's not where it needs to be. It is very much in the way. Get the blocks. Come on, blocks, please. Thank you very much. Okay. Where are our asteroid rocks? There we go. And place that down there. Nice. Okay, that's good to go. Now we need... The chest needs to be removed from where it is and placed where it isn't. So let's do that. Let's get up here. Oh, and with the wire above our heads, we can't actually get up there. Okay, here we go. There we go, okay. This chest can be removed. What's in here? Nothing. Where did it go? Because we don't want to waste extra wood. We can grab the chest. Come on, hello, hello, chest. Come here, please. That would be helpful. Grab an extra modem, then, if the chest doesn't want to come. There we go. Okay, now we can put the modem back. Wired modem. And we can get the output chest. Okay, output chest, modems, things, good to go. That would be the input chest. We can connect the modem to the input chest with some networking cable and a block modem thing. So there we go. Okay, now where's our modem? We want the redstone. We want to make a modem. We're good to go on that front once we get this going. Redstone, okay. Let's put this like that. I believe it was just simply smooth stone around the outside, right? Yes, wired modem. Nice indeed. Okay, wired modem and wired modem block form. And then we can put the block modem over there. Okay, there we go. That looks good. So that should be... The next stage looks good. So we can go ahead and the cabling is not connected. So, okay, so the power. Power is kind of important. Let's see. One like that. That's connected. That is not connected. We need 2 more power cables. So let's see. 2 more. We need 6 more. 1 there, 1 here, like that. 6 more wool. And 3 more aluminum. And then we will be able to get materials a lot faster than last episode. Oh, wrong place. We need the crafting tables over here. Okay. Aluminum wool. Like this. And aluminum. Because this will mean, because sand took double the time to get compared to gravel, and gravel took double the time compared to dust. Or not double. Gravel took triple compared to dust. So that's a thing. So, okay, we can now put these things away here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay, now, what do we have here? We have the wire. We have, okay, we get the power. We can get the power on the place over here. Nice. Okay, up here. Come on. Okay, thank you very much. Now we can place this there. Ah, wrong place. Okay, we will need to actually stack up a bit. There we go. Okay, we can remove that because this wire is actually very expensive. So, and we can't reach it because it's way on the other side. So okay, it looks like we'll not be able to reach that anytime soon, unless we break this. So let's do that, and let's build over. Come on. Okay, the basic stuff is basically done, but now we need to put the sieve down here. We need to connect the power to here. There we go. All right, we are getting this automatic. Excuse me. We are getting this automatic hammer system up and running. It's going very nicely. We now have the hammer needs to actually be rotated, but oh, wrong way. 1, 2. Okay, so we now have 3 hammers connected to 3 modems. We now have a 4th modem. We now have our input chest, our output chest, and all that. Let's go ahead and get these modems up and running. Chest 7 is input. Chest 8 is output. So let's go ahead and head over here, get the program installed, and try to stand on something. Okay. 7 is input, 8 is output. So let's see. Directory, there's nothing on here yet. Okay. Label, set, send to dust. Okay, so that's the computer label, so we won't lose our programs. All we need to do now is we need to do wget. Is it still in the clipboard, actually? It might be. Yes, there we go. Downloaded hammer. Directory, nice, okay. Edit startup. We need to tell it to do it automatically. Startup. Shell.run, so it will run it on startup. Shell.run. What's it called? It is called hammer quotes. Can't find the quote button every time. There we go. Shell.run hammer. Save. Exit. Edit hammer. And what was it? It was chest 7 was input, 8 was output. So, okay. Change down here. Input chest to chest 7 and output to chest 8. Save, exit, restart, and now the hammer should have. There we go. Sand as input. It runs in parallel in all the 3 of them. As you can see, there's 3 hammers active, and we should see some dust showing up in the chest very soon. Now, I just noticed a little bit of a complication. Actually, not a complication. Not a complication. The complication was supposed to be... Okay, so there's some dust there. The complication was gonna be that... Let's start cleaning this up, actually. There's quite a mess in the room. These are gonna be the rough placements of the sieves. And we're actually gonna have to pump items back the other way to actually... Whoops. Hello. That would be a hole in the wall. We need to actually pump the items back the other way to be able to connect them to their sieves, because the output for the dust is over there, but the dust sieves are going to be here, so we're going to have to pump them back this way, but that shouldn't be too complicated. Shouldn't be too complicated indeed, so we now in fact have an automatic system. The cobble gen is probably running... Yeah, it's running. It is definitely running. It's going to be running for a bit, because it's going to have a fair amount of materials coming through it. But in any case, so we now have this contraption goes and turns cobble into gravel into this chest. This chest takes gravel, and then the gravel turns into sand through here, and then the sand turns into dust through here, and then that is the first stage. Then we're going to be able to turn that into the thing with the sieves and turn it into the metals and try to get iron and copper as fast as cobblestone. But as you can see, our oxygen setup is invalid. We actually have a bit of an issue with that because we need to fix this. We need to grab this, but we also need to get our base sealed again. That's the idea. So, yeah, we need to get the sealer up and running. We need to get some silicon to be able to do that. So we need to get oxygen sealer, oxygen. That shouldn't be too complicated, because now we have the automatic mining, not mining, but the automatic lava thing, which is going to be really nice as well. Silicon comes from Certus quartz. Dust comes from Certus quartz crystal and quartz grindstone. The Certus quartz crystal comes from what? comes from sifting crushed skystone. So that's what we need. So crushed skystone, and crushed skystone comes from hammer on skystone, which comes from skystone dust and lava. Now, skystone, I do believe we already have... Oh, and we already have Certus quartz. Oh, nice. Okay, that's going to be good. That's going to be good. How many do we need? We need a singular basic wafer. So that means we're going to need 2 silicon. So that is going to be okay. So we can just go ahead and put these in here. Singular basic wafer. Let's grind these. We're going to want 2 silicon. We can make a singular basic wafer, and when we get the singular basic wafer, then we can go ahead and put the singular basic wafer. That is a fun word to say. We can put that into the... Okay, there we go. Certus quartz dust. Nice. Grab this, put it into the circuit thing. And then we'll be good to go. Okay, silicon, 2 silicon, 2 silicon, 3 silicon. Anyone have 3 silicon? Okay, yes, we got 3 silicon right about there. Okay, there we go. Put the 3 silicon in there. Now, for the basic wafer, we need the 3rd ingredient, which was what? It was a redstone torch, which is fairly easy to make. Let's grab a redstone. Let's grab a stick. And there we go. Redstone torch. Nice indeed. Redstone torch can go in there. We can make the basic wafer. We are trying to make more oxygen for sealing the entire base once again, because the reason we're using our tanks right now for oxygen is because we don't actually have enough of an oxygen sealer to be able to handle the massive amount of size of this base. That's the deal, especially when you count the back area here as an area as well. That's kind of an issue. So we now have our basic wafers. We need you get the idea. We need to make we need some compressed tin. Okay, we forgot about that. There we go. Grab the compressed tin. We need to turn this into oxygen sealer, compressed tin. We need 2 of these, not 15. Thank you very much. Okay, 1, 2 of these. Get the rest of these out of here. We need to make the sealer. We need to make... What do we need? We need this. We need redstone. Uh-oh. Okay, 1 more piece of redstone. We're getting pretty low on redstone, which is not good. Oxygen sealer. Okay. 1 fan. Nice. Okay. And the sealer requires this. There we go. That would be a sealer. Nice. Okay. So we now have the sealer. We can now connect this to where exactly? Let's connect it to this end, I think, might be good. We can't put it right on top. Ep13 says I would just airlock off the automation room. If you put the output in a pressurized area, how often would you need to go back into the automatic area? If you put the output in a pressurized area, how often would you need to go back in the automatic area? That's a good question. That is a good question. And I do not know. Let's do this for now. Let's set up the sealer, because I think we have extra pipe, we have extra everything that we need, except if it will take too much. Do they have to be adjacent, though? They might have to be adjacent to each other. So this can be taken out. Okay, so this can be removed, and this can be replaced. And we're stuck on a tree. And we can place this there like that. Check pending. Check starting. Sealed. Nice. Okay, sealed and sealed. Okay. Now all we need is to get this thing, our tank filler, the oxygen compressor, back up and running. That's the thing. So let's get this over here, actually. There we go. We need an extra oxygen pipe. Only 1 oxygen pipe is all we need. That's all we need. Where might we find that, though? I don't think we actually have any, come to think of it. So I might have to change this off camera and adjust and move things to fit this in properly. But we should be able to see, if we take off our tanks, that we can breathe! Nice! A 3rd thing was all we needed to be able to breathe in the entire base, which is very nice. very, very nice indeed. Let's just go ahead and check on our production line over here. We're not quite producing fast enough. Either that or we're still filling buffers. Yeah, we're still filling buffers. And the buffers do appear to actually be filling, which is good. This is slowly filling with power as well. And the buffers are slowly filling. So it looks like we're actually producing enough over here, which is nice. Did our dust go through here? Yeah, our dust went through here. We have a little bit more redstone, which is nice. Okay. Alright, so it looks like we are good to go. A 3-step machine. Step 1, we need to make the automatic hammering system, which we now have. That looks quite impressive. We have that taking from our automatic cobble gen, thanks to Lupus590's program, automatic cobble gen here, and that gets right into our automatic hammer system, turning the cobble into gravel, the gravel into sand, the sand into dust, and it's doing it pretty quickly. How much dust do we have? We have 3.5 stacks of dust already. That's slower than I'd like, but we can speed that up just simply by adding more hammers. And seeing as we have the whole ceiling, we could actually fill the whole ceiling with hammers if we wanted to. But we now have sand, we now have a whole bunch of gravel as well. These will fill up the chests, and then it will backlog, and then we'll have lots of stuff we can pull out when we need. So that is good. That will speed up production of materials a whole lot. Step 2, however, is then we are going to be able to set up the automatic hammers. No, we did that already. We set up the automatic hammers. We're going to be able to set up the automatic sieves to be able to automatically sieve and auto-craft, hopefully, into the... we need to be able to auto-craft things and then auto-smelt and things like that, and turn all of this gravel and sand and dust into blocks of metals. That is the idea. We will see how that goes. And then the third thing is actually to get our power gen to be able to handle this entire load that it has to handle, because... Whoa! Hang on. We kind of... what happened there? We kind of used our power very quick compared to what I was expecting. Whoa! Okay, hang on. We're, like, not even close to what I was expecting. I thought we'd be, like, halfway down. We're, like, almost completely out of power in our backlog, which is a bit of a problem. I don't actually know if we have enough generation to run this whole thing now that we have this extra sealer up and running. What does the sealer take? 100 galactic craft joules per second. That should be, I don't know. I'll have to do some calculations on it. But in any case, our power should start filling back up once we, as you can see, we have 9 auto sieves running. So once all of our backlogs get full, the dust, and then the sand will fill, and then the gravel will fill, and our machines will all shut off and stop draining power. So third stage, I think hopefully in between episodes I'm going to be able to regenerate the power back up to where it's supposed to be. But then the third stage is to be able to power this non-stop without draining our power supply completely. Here's the issue, is that it takes 40 FE per tick to run this. Let's Galactic Craft GC. Energy units are F. So it takes for each of these 40 FE and RF are the same thing apparently. So 44 times 9 would be, I think it would be 27 if I did the math right. Nope, that'd be 3 times 9. 36. So 360 per second. And our solar panels, 13 per second, per tick, rather. Hang on, 13 per tick. 13 per tick is how much per second? It is 13 times 20. 260. We're producing 260 per second. We're using, what was it, 360 per second for those auto sieves, plus our oxygen production, plus our, our manual automatic sieves, if that makes sense. Manual automatic thing, the things that you put things into manually but it runs automatically, that kind of thing. And then are these things when we run those as well. So yeah, we're using a lot more power than we're actually producing, which is an issue. And we actually currently have ran out of power, it looks like. And yep, this is running out of power because our machine is running so crazily. So anyways, yeah, so I'm going to let that run. Lupus Vanity says, if you have something which merges the gravel/sand/dust chest, and then you have the entire sieve set up as one system. Something which merges the gravel, sand, dust chests. That would be interesting. Lupus Vanity says, P.S. I wrote something that can make multiple chests appear as one to plethora programs. Ooh, nice. Manually fed automatic hammer/sieve. Interesting. I like having the multiple chests though, because then we can split them off into their relative sieves. And that would be very nice for like speedy production, because then no one system is dependent on the other, is one of the benefits of it. So that's kind of the thing. But that's interesting. That's interesting indeed. Alright, so that is that. So unfortunately I'm going to have to end the stream here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream, and we're going to come back next time. Hopefully we'll have our power back up and running. Well, I mean, it is running, but backlogged again, so that we have actually some reserve. And then we can start working on the next stage of this particular production for the purpose of making iron and copper and... I was going to say gravel. Actually, gravel too, but iron and copper and gravel and sand and redstone and all of that as cheap as cobblestone. That is the idea. That is the aim. That is what we are aiming to do. The Poseidon says might be a good idea to turn off the auto systems. That is very true. This is still sealed for the moment, but it is draining power very quickly. Yeah, I might have to turn them off for the time being just to regenerate enough to be able to run oxygen. We'll have to see. But come back next week if you guys want to see us try to build the next section of this machine, and then we'll completely drain our power gen again much quicker once we get the second set of machines up and running, and probably we'll do that before getting the actual power gen upgraded. So we'll have to see. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the live stream, and see you guys later.